Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to another episode of The Frontier. Last time we left off, everybody went away and met each other and had a bar fight. Well, there was a bar fight, but they decided that, they were too cool for that.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And so they left.
There was only one of us that wasn't drunk enough to jump out the window.
Well, that's true. You were drunk enough to walk through a bunch of people swinging bar stools and stuff at each other.
I didn't have anything to drink.
A single stout would not inhibit Aldous.
So
all I'm saying is all of you guys had alcohol, I had water, and I'm the only one that took the stairs.
I mean,
he's right.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Okay. Okay, so... And then they left for the frontier, so we have a bit of a crawl, and then we will get to some role-playing, and then later on we will enter the first dungeon of the game. So, yeah. Yeah. So, the journey before you takes roughly 7 months, a long and largely unfortunate but stable journey into the progressively deeper forests and steeper hills as you make your way west towards the readily accepted border of reality through the largest accepted section of the Frontier Ring. Despite being a journey of peril and potential predation, you all find that Torner's many predatory animals, both predatory and pachydermy, really, are able to maintain a sort of protective bubble alongside the near-constant cacophonous din of the diverse array of social animals you've all brought along, most of which specifically gathered to feed and even clothe your respective followers. On that note, your respective followers have carried on with you throughout, faithful and capably carrying out your wills without question, and with hearts full of hope for a new beginning. Bolstered by civilization, even as it wanes, the people have excitement for the unknown. The hirelings, on the other hand, have been doubtful but competent, and have been able to be paid every day as necessary by way of trading food goods to towns you have passed. Today, you are all aware that this comfortable status quo comes to a close as you set up around the walls of Journey's End, a village roughly 500 strong and the last readily accepted stronghold of society this far west. Beyond this village is nothing but forests and hills, with precious few natural clearings and increasingly aggressive wildlife. While your caravan is great, and any sapient life beyond this point rare at best and next to unknown otherwise, you must still locate an old ruin near the edge of reality to refurbish and or find a suitable location to build from the ground up. Even as you approach the village, you all make ready note of the forests that surround the settlement, oaks and pines and beeches and birches, elms and firs and maples and cedars. The diversity is strikingly fantastic, but the density of the woods through which you've passed shows that this village must fight a constant battle just to keep a respectable farming buffer around their walls. As it is, the rolling hills and grassland outside is home to some pigs and sheep, but the settlement is otherwise remarkably sparse on livestock, seeming to live off grain and honey and grapes from what you can tell. A river runs through the community, and you can only imagine that fish maintains a large part of this village's protein. As it is the lean season, the village is more than happy to take in such a caravan and benefit from the products you have in surplus during the light snow. Sorry, we need to get rid of that light snow because it is June. Sorry about that.
Climate change is a bitch.
Right. Sorry. The influx of cheese and eggs ensures a small feast at the local tavern, which you are all welcome to join. While you are easily able to sell off the bulk of your already available products, everybody get 1,000 gold pieces so that you can maintain your hirelings while you're on the road. You are now all aware that all hirelings must be paid and all followers must be fed and monitored more closely from here on out. If you fail to pay attention to them at any point, they may turn around and leave. For now, however, you find yourselves sharing a meal at the Gargling Griffon, the only major dining and drinking establishment in Journey's End. In front of what would be a middle-class establishment further into reality, the statue of a griffin spits out a lazy stream of water that doesn't succeed in making a real arc. Torner's griffins stop at it to drink from the water themselves, immediately turning their heads back to comically gargle water from the fountain trough. God, sorry guys. The rest of the animals mostly stay outside, though Pow's monkeys remain with her. While you all share a decent but unimpressive meal on the house thanks to your extremely capable business, with the town alongside each of you receiving a complimentary gallon of the town's specialty bacon beer, you find yourselves surrounded by mostly human and gnome patrons trying to enjoy themselves in the tavern. The beer actually tastes really good. The abundance of candles, thanks to the village's overactive apiculture, has attracted many laymen to the establishment, taking advantage of cheap available light and heating in exchange for buying some drinks and food alongside friends from work. All in all, it seems a completely average day in any tavern, though some strange figures call your attention. A shadowy figure in the corner at the back end of the bar, a quartet of foreign-looking elves with eyes darting over all patrons, a table of well-dressed gnomes whispering conspiratorially to each other back and forth, and a single large-bellied orc leaning back lazily on a chair against the wall next to the door that you can only assume is something akin to the bouncer, though several guards are, quote, patrolling, quote, unquote, right through at the moment. If at all possible, you should consider using this town in the future as a sort of way station for sending your caravans back to the interior, as it has a small teamster compound just outside the eastern gate of the village, and even a mail shed with 4 fast messenger horses just inside said gate that is allegedly maintained by 2 riders, though you have been in the settlement for many hours and have seen nothing in the way of an attendant the entire time. Understanding that this will be your last stop before the functional unknown, it may be best to also get your bearings and learn what you can about the path ahead. And now it's your turn.
Question. So, this is a town as is far close to the western border of reality as possible. What can I deduce from the kinds of people living here? Are they generally well-equipped and combat capable? Are they mostly peasants? You said there were some shifty people in the bar, but what does the general population look like as a cohesive character, if you will?
Most of the people are rough and tumble-looking individuals, working men who probably spend a lot of their time either farming or cutting down trees, and working women who probably spend most of their time weaving or managing gardens and children. Pretty typical stuff for the medieval era. This town is pretty low on craftsmen and tradesfolk, too. Nothing fancy, no jewelers or anything like that.
Alright.
There is...
So, certainly doesn't look like a shifty, dangerous place where caravans would constantly get raided.
No, certainly not. It's, maybe has just over 500 people in the entire town.
It ain't the best looking place, but you don't have to worry about getting stabbed in the street.
Certainly not. People have no problem with food at the moment. They do have a bit of a problem with steel, though. You know, for axes and saws mostly, they go through very quickly.
The gears begin to turn in Aldous' mind.
We imagine they do.
Because of his mind!
Yes. So, yeah, feel free to ask any questions. Presently, there are 50 people in the Gargling Griffon, it seems. Most in the common room, but you are aware that there are people upstairs also.
Is there a bar?
There is a bar. Right there, yes. Right there in the common room, buddy.
Yes, Tornor is going to the bar to
Excellent.
Get a beer and maybe an appetizer.
A beer and maybe an appetizer. You're recommended for the bacon beer.
Yes, that sounds.
You said there were some shifty people in the corner, right?
There are... One moment, we will go back and find specifically a table of well-dressed gnomes whispering conspiratorially to each other back and forth? Or are you talking about a shadowy figure in the corner at the bar and at the back end of the bar?
Right, so what's on the opposite side of that person's location?
Hang on, really quick. Can I make out what those gnomes are saying?
Roll a perception check. That's a great question.
Because I have observant, which means I can read their lips.
As wasn't going up to the bar.
21?
One moment, we'll get back to you. What did you say, Torner?
No, go ahead. No, he.
Oh, okay.
So
in trying to read the lips of the conspiratorial talking gnomes, you said, you can, generally speaking, pick up, something about trying to get back with the cattle run from further in, and making sure nobody finds out, and maybe something about a big lumberjack. But it's difficult to get you while people are passing back and forth between everybody.
I'm going to the elves and talking to them, figuring out what they're all about.
Oh shit! Oleg! Just going right at it! That's a very Oleg thing to do, actually.
Yeah.
People talking? I want to go talk.
Okay, so hold there for just a second. We do believe that Torner was next in line, but we want to get back to that. That's going to be very interesting. All right, Torner, you next.
With just with my passive perception, am I picking up anyone eyeballing me as I'm going up to the bar?
One moment. What's Torner's passive perception? You are
It's
a dwarf.
like 20.
Yeah.
14.
It's
only
really? No, only 14?
Hang on.
Only 14?
You have
That doesn't
observant.
sound right.
Yeah, no, you have observant, don't you?
Yeah, dude. Did I not?
No,
add
okay,
that?
so it's 19.
Okay.
okay,
So
let me
that's
give me a second.
considerably better.
Give me a second, I'll fix that real quick, because I know how I did it.
No
with
problem.
my
Thank
character.
you. Yeah, definitely. You just do the thing. I'll
So,
just
it's
get
so
right back
weird
to that.
watching. Anyway, please continue.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
It's fixed.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, as you're walking to the bar, you notice that the elves are mean mugging you, as they would.
Yeah, that's not that ain't unexpected. Fuck you looking at?
Okay, and then just as the elves are mean mugging you really hard, and you're mean mugging them back, we imagine, because that's the kind of, from what we gather, that's the kind of dwarf Torner is. Oleg just marches on up to these fools. We're gonna say there's 4 elves, all of them dudes, although Torner probably can't tell. And Oleg walks on up to these and for the record, Oleg might not be able to tell also, because Oleg, so Oleg wanders on up to this quartet of foreign-looking elves with darting eyes, and they all look at Oleg, and one of them says in common, "What do you want, Greenskin?"
Alright, so Oleg looks at himself.
Enough to hear that?
Yes, you are absolutely close enough to hear that, Torner.
I'm gonna grab my beer and back him up.
Oh boy, let's do this. So you just come over and stand next to Torner?
Alright,
No,
so...
I'm going. I'm
Wait,
going
no,
over
Turner is in the back. Like, he's coming towards... Like, I'm already standing there, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, no.
Yeah.
Torner is going to back up Oleg, sorry. He's standing next to
Yeah.
Oleg. Oh, man. So, as Oleg approaches, everybody else, for the record, everybody, roll a perception.
Oh, boy.
I get advantage on
We
those.
escaped one bar fight only to walk into another one.
We never said that, but it's a distinct possibility.
Oh, man, that is worse. Well, I'm getting the bad rolls out now. Get the bad rolls out now.
So Oleg
Alright,
and
I
Just saying, I
Torner.
rolled like 20 twice right now.
Wait,
Oh.
wait. Isa, remember, you have a feature that lets you add to that if you want to. Remember your features. That is all.
Are we good? Awesome.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to remind Izeth what she can do.
So Calden and Inaro, you notice that the elf behind the table from Olek and Torner grabs at a knife at his leg. Inaro, specifically, you notice that that knife has a long hook on it, and when he grabs from that knife, his other hand passes over and drops something on the blade.
Oh boy.
And Aldous, you notice that a couple of the two dudes in the back are extremely tense. All the while, Torner and Olek, you are locked in the anime stare down right now. So neither of you notice shit.
Yeah, and I have to say, you know, like Turner, like may look, grim and stuff as mighty elves, and I'm just standing there smiling,
like a weirdo.
There we go.
Question.
Like a big puppy.
How far away are we from them?
How far away am I?
The main common room is large. It's about 60 feet across and about 30 feet wide. So you're probably within one movement range of them.
So Aldous sees the guy poisoning the knife, is what Aldous is assuming here.
No, Aldous sees the guy grabbing... Aldous sees everybody being really tense. Calden sees...
my bad.
Calden and Inarel see the guy grabbing at the knife, and Inarel specifically sees the knife having something dripped on it.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Then that changes what I'm going to do. So, what I would like to do is armor up.
Oh! Okay, do you have Intimidate?
I am not proficient, no.
If you want to, as you walk up to them and go full fucking Iron Man, pull an intimidation check. We will give you advantage if you want, because that's really super weird. It's not common. It's not common in this world.
15.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just
Aldous walks up and says, "Is there a problem?"
Oh, okay. And as Aldous walks up and asks if there's a problem, you have glowing eyes, right? Your armor has glowing eyes, like red eyes, right? I
did not take that item, actually.
Darn, that would have been really cool. All right. That being said, the elves are instantly cowed by you walking up and becoming Iron Man in their face. So they say, no, of course not. Just, we didn't know that there were dwarves and goblins in the area.
Well, there are now. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Of course. And they go back to drinking. Instantly cowed. That was a nice little trick there. We forget about your ability to become Iron Man at a moment's notice.
With an action.
So
6 seconds to armor up.
And unless you want to say otherwise, we don't think anybody's seen this happen yet.
Hang on a second. How the hell do you miss someone armoring up in the middle of a bar?
It's a cube of
No.
armor essentially unfolding.
You've been traveling with each other for over half of a year, and you've never seen him do that.
I don't think he's ever really had a reason to do that.
No, you've not had to be in any fights or anything like that because of Torner's extremely large and or extremely predatory animals that guard most of the flock.
Also, my 5 trained bears.
Up here.
Sorry, what did you say?
And here I was doing, and here my pack was keeping watch. You needed to do that more often. As I'm looking up at him,
Yes,
taking a drink of beer.
So, Oleg.
I find it's a good surprise.
So we imagine Oleg may or may not still want to talk, but we don't know, so that's up to Iset.
Well, Oleg doesn't, like, I'm sitting here, not like, I'm missing Oleg. I'm standing there, a bit confused what's going on. It's like, yeah, I just went over to this house, and I wanted to say hi, and then they were telling me that I'm green, and I'm looking at my skin, and I'm kind of aquamarine. I don't know if that actually counts as green. And then suddenly, Buddy Dwarf pops up, and then, and then the other guy, and suddenly has like this super awesome armor on, and I'm just sitting there like, whoa. Wow, that's interesting very fast. No clue what's going on, obviously.
Oh my gracious.
Can Albus tell that you're confused? Are you saying any of this out loud?
No, I'm just looking very confused.
Oleg
Aldous looks over to Oleg, who's actually taller than him, and says, "Don't worry, you'll be alright."
Wow. Oh my gracious. This is awesome. Okay, so, you've had a brief altercation with the elves, but nothing became of it.
Just a little standoff.
Just a little standoff, and you all got to see that Aldous is secretly Iron Man. Call him Tony if you so desire. And
so completely confused about this and figuring out that something's going on that I don't understand. I just go to the next group of people.
Oh my god! Yes!
Hang on, before we move on from the elves, Colton's had considerable experience with elves. Does he recognize any of their stuff? Like any identifying markings or anything?
Ooh.
Is it?
Well, one moment. Okay, let's look at your character sheet and see if you have any appropriate skill here. Roll an Arcana.
Oh,
do it.
That seems weird, but okay.
Do it.
Recognize magical symbols.
Yes. All right. So as you're looking at it, you notice that one of the elves has tall boots on, and at the top of his boot is a distinctly magical elven symbol from a rival clan. Not the bad one, but a rival clan.
Okay.
Not the bad one.
A competitor, but not an enemy.
Yeah.
Not the capital T, them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just can I have a quick question?
Yes.
Before I move on to talk to the other people, can I just still try to talk to the elves?
You can absolutely try.
Alden and little flying homunculus are keeping a watchful eye on Oleg at this point.
This is probably for the better.
I'll just move back to the bar. I'll just move back to the bar at this point. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there's some
Iron
food
Man's
waiting
got
for me
this.
Narls found herself a nice table to just, observe from. Just, little tense moment. Just.
The rabbit just, the bony person just walks off, finds a table. You scrubs are on your own, says the mother. Mama's not protecting you today.
I mean, she's still watching them, but she's getting comfortable.
Okay, so Oleg remains at the table with the elves as the elves awkwardly whisper a couple things and then turn back. Do you need anything?
I quickly check my notes. Yeah, I have a little notebook about social, interaction.
One moment, I need to check my notes. Introduce yourself. Right.
I love Oleg so far.
So nice.
Yeah, so awesome. I look at my notes and I ask them, well, I'm new here. Can I offer you a drink? Would you mind to tell me a bit about the surrounding here?
Roll a persuasion. This is excellent.
Out of curiosity, am I able to notice that she's checking that notebook?
Yes. No. Everybody notices that this like 6 foot tall, if attractive hobgoblin man takes out a notebook and reads it. One moment, I need to. Hello, I am new here. May I buy you a drink? And yes, maybe you could tell me about the local area.
Great.
It's very obvious to everybody involved. And the elves, caught completely off guard by this obviously scripted event, they look at each other and they say, okay, we won't turn down a drink.
Great. Okay, so
I'm
Okay.
loving this. This is awesome.
Okay. Keep going, please. Sorry, we can breathe again.
alright, so I get their drinks ordered and I sit down next to them. I grab myself a chair, stand next to them, and I ask, "So, what is the surrounding like out there? Have you seen anything fun, or anything confusing, or anything weird?"
Well, the land outside of the town and upon which the town sits is probably in one of the... We are in the latter parts of the frontier, so plants grow considerably faster here, almost 5 times as fast as they do in the normal sections of the frontier. Are you looking to go even farther out?
I guess a little.
Well, you can only go a couple of months straight west from here, and before you reach the accepted edge of reality. We had a 5th party member, but then one day he started coughing up dandelion sprouts, so he didn't make it.
Oh, that's really sad to hear. I will
Yeah.
keep that in mind when I go too far west. Say, do you know a nice place to settle down?
Journey's End is nice. We certainly don't plan on going any farther, but Journey's End is already under the sway of some of the larger cities further into the accepted reality, toward the core. So if you're looking to truly get away from the accepted rules and norms, you would have to go out further. I hear that... One moment. I hear that just south from here, and a little bit further out into the west, is a really nice place that practically gets no snow at all during the winter.
That's very nice. Does it have water? Does it have a river?
It entirely depends on where you explore. At this point, there are no maps.
Makes sense. Alright, thank you very much, guys. It was nice to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, sure. Feel free to buy us a beer anytime.
They must have been so confused.
Well, let's
Gnarl
go
just sitting at her
market.
table, hand over her mouth, just, I can't believe that worked.
Okay, I note down on my little booklet, alright, what they said about which place to go. Because everything has to be noted down. It's all like... I note exactly down what they said, and then I keep that in mind.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Alright, so while Oleg is talking to these elves, anybody else want to do anything?
I'm
Wasn't
just,
there... Oh,
I'm
go
going
ahead,
to
go
be
ahead.
sitting at a table with my spell book out and some practice locks, like picking some practice locks under the table.
Are you at the table with Inarel?
Sure, why not?
Presumably? Alright. So the bunny is watching the spectacle, and the wizard rogue is reading a spellbook while picking locks, and the Olek is Olekking about with the elves. What's Aldous, are you remaining around to make sure that Olek doesn't die, we imagine?
Pretty much.
And that just
Aldous
leaves
is being
Torner.
careful, having seen a couple altercations almost happen now.
Yeah, and that just leaves Torner. You are free to do your little action phase during the Olecking, and then we will move on to the next phase of the bar.
Torner's just sitting at the bar, drinking his beer, eating whatever bar food he's got next to him, and once he takes a few bites, he pulls out a pipe and uses produce flame to light it.
Nice. The menu today is crackling pork skin on a bed of barley, or mutton with rice.
Give it a pork skins.
Crackling pork skin, good choice, sir.
Yeah. Crackling pork skins and beer. Wasn't there a guy at the bar that looked kind of off when we first came in?
There is we're gonna once again try to read it, a shadowy figure in the corner at the back end of the bar. Also,
Can I go talk to him?
I was waiting for somebody to do it.
yes, but wait one moment, because as we recall, when we first announced that, the question was, who is the strange figure at the opposite side of the building from him?
I was just asking if there was anything on the opposite side.
There is the opposite side from him, because he's in the back of the bar, is the front of the bar, and that is where you see a single large-bellied orc leaning back lazily on a chair against the wall next to the door that you came in from. You can only assume he's something akin to a bouncer. Yeah.
This man did not move an inch during the fight that almost happened.
Nope.
I'll just make some mental note of that.
Okay, there you go.
What really happened?
Nothing happened, so he didn't move.
Yeah.
He's more deal with the issue when it happens. He's not a preventative maintenance kind of guy.
No.
No.
That's not what he's being paid for.
Preventative maintenance takes effort.
He's there to break up fights when they happen, not stop them before they happen.
Because you never know, like our little situation, it might resolve itself peacefully.
Alright, so
Or
assuming
in this
that you
case, with a couple tons of armor.
assuming that you don't want to go talk to that fat-bellied orc leaning lazily against the wall, so Olek, you wanted to
Actually, let me first talk to the gnomes.
talk to the gnomes. They're
closer, right?
There are 6 gnomes sitting at a table whispering conspiratorially back and forth to each other. Yes, they're all very well dressed.
Alright, do I have to roll anything or can I just start talking?
Is your intention to walk into this whispering group of gnomes and be like, "Hey guys," is that what you're gonna do? Like,
Pretty much.
okay, well, we're not gonna stop that.
Love
if you're
it.
just gonna come in talking, go ahead.
No, I just go over there and again I look quickly at my book rat and I say, yeah,
Have to check his notes about social interaction every time he talks to someone new.
Love it.
Have his little
Fucking
chart
amazing.
of different like expressions or whatever, like to tell if somebody is happy or angry at what he said. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. Hi guys, I'm new here. Can I offer you a drink? Can I sit down and talk to you a bit?
We have found the Olek approach. roll a persuasion. There he said.
It rolls, it should be coming soon.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, you're the guy who's going around buying people drinks, I guess. Says one of them. What do you... After you get them their drinks, the head guy goes, okay, what do you want to know?
Yeah, so, first of all, do you know about any nice place or shelter around this area where someone could potentially settle down? And do you know if the area is kind of safe?
Well, nothing's safe in the frontier, but if you're looking for something, there are supposedly ruins that part of our institution was going to investigate to the northwest of here.
Okay, wait, just so the elves said to the south there was a place that
Southwest,
was nice?
Yeah. There's a place
And
to the southwest.
these people say there is something to the northwest.
Yeah.
Options.
That do appear to be what's happening, yeah. And other than that, I mean, nowhere is safe on the frontier, but if you want to get out, you'd out of the general influence of Journey's End, you'd have to travel at least 10 days in some direction.
Are you guys planning on like looking at these ruins, or is it just something that you know about?
No, we're on our different mission. There was a thing just straight west from here that we decided to go check on. And one of the gnomes, by the way, then immediately elbows that gnome in the side and goes, but it's nothing important, just some lame academic stuff.
Aldous is staying nearby. Can he tell whether that person was lying?
Roll an insight.
21.
Yeah, he's obviously fucking lying. Didn't have to roll too high for that one, but there was a chance that you failed.
Aldous walks over and says, that sure doesn't sound very convincing. Still in the armor, by the way.
And the
helmet is down, though.
Nobody's questioning this guy in full plate. I think it is.
Yeah, I imagine Journey's End has seen its fair share of
Myth
adventurers.
Myth roll, full
Journey's
plate, I
End
might add.
probably seen its
Oh,
fair
I'm
share
sorry.
of weird shit.
Right. One moment. What's your... So one of the dwarves, when you walk up, says, "Is that Ronin work?"
Why, yes, it is. How could you tell?
It's obvious in the way that you do the pauldrons. It's really distinct, actually. How did you get a human-sized set of armor from the Ronins?
I made it myself. They taught me how.
No, the Ronins are an exceedingly secretive people. How did they teach you?
It's quite simple, actually. They raised me. My name's Aldous Ronin. And he extends one of his hands, still fully armored, to shake hand.
My gracious!
Do it. I want to say this. Do it. Give it a squeeze.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, sorry. I had to get over that. So
You said one of the dwarves said this? Was this somebody else nearby?
No, this
that was me.
Gnomes.
That was Gordon.
You did.
Oh.
Hang on, Shy. You did say that it was dwarves, but I kind of figured.
Yeah,
that
that's
Oh,
what I
sorry,
thought.
we misspoke, because Torner is a dwarf. Our bad. Alright, so he says, Baldwin Deep Feast at your service. It's always good to see a fellow creator out here this far into the middle of nowhere. He speaks loudly, by the way.
That's interesting. You're a creator, you say? What do you make?
Oh, mostly just carpentry stuff. I have a bit of a hobby of clockwork. I work at a sawmill, you see.
Quite fascinating. Do you sell any clocks?
Every once in a while, when someone needs them. Not much need for them around here, though.
We could use quite a lot of tools for time management.
I might be able to
We'll be
set
sure to
you
keep
up.
you in mind next time in the business for, next time in, what's the word I'm looking for? Next time I'm looking to buy a clock.
Thank you very much. You can find me here most days after work. And, that's, there you go. You just made a friend. Congratulations. You might want to put Baldwin Deep Feast on your thingy.
I am writing it as
associates.
Sure, why not? You know a dude now. Congratulations. Anybody else?
I've finished my food and I'm smoking on my pipe and I'm just waiting.
Nice.
Enjoying the general bar
I think I
vibe.
may actually. I think I may actually want to keep an eye on that guy that the shady fucker.
in the corner.
That's just the
Yeah.
random guy in the corner that everybody's obviously very interested in, but nobody's going to talk to yet.
Yeah.
Let me give Oleg a minute.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I will go talk to him. There have been people that have been talking. I'll go talk to him.
All right.
Practically
I'm feeling oddly
That's
social
all.
today.
You're talking up the gnomes right now.
Okay.
Second phase of social interaction, as it were. Turner's like, wow, the Olek method works surprisingly well. I'm gonna go talk to somebody.
I know, right? I don't
Does he
like
check
people, but
his
I'll go talk
notes
to people.
beforehand, though?
Yes,
No,
Does he
yes.
have a notebook specifically telling him
Turner
out?
just wings it. Turner just wings it.
No notes needed. That guy, dark, shadowy figure in the corner, looks like he doesn't like people, and I don't like people, so I'm gonna talk to him.
We're gonna talk about not liking people.
Seems that way. So you walk over to the guy. He is actually sitting at the bar. He's not sitting at a table. So you can basically
Alright,
just
so he's
slide
just down the
yourself
bar.
down to him. Yeah, he's just down the bar at the end.
You want a drink, buddy?
I'm at the bar.
Well, yeah. I'm saying, do you need another one?
Sure. Thank you.
What'd you drink?
I'll take the standard, which means, of course, the bacon beer at this point.
The local specialty.
Oh, the bacon beer.
Yeah.
This is some good beer. Do you know how they make this?
The entire town has only existed for about 50 years, he says, and you notice that he isn't entirely human, but he's not an elf, and he's certainly not a dwarf or a goblin or an orc or anything like that. He's just got a strange feel to him that makes you feel like he's not human. He's also got a large cloak over his head and everything as he drinks.
He's indistinct humanoid.
His skin is olive-toned.
Olive.
Yeah, like Sicilian.
Have I run across anyone similar to that?
You see them just southeast of the core,
Okay.
where the temperatures are highly Mediterranean.
You seem to be out of your regular climate. What you doing out here?
Looking for something special. Straight west.
Great west.
Straight west. Right up against the border.
Oh.
Something special. As the bacon beer is handed to him, He drinks the entire tankard in about 3 seconds.
Oh, jeez. Chug.
I'm sorry. This took me by surprise.
Yeah.
Can I ask what? I don't really do this people thing very well. This small talk, it's kind of not my thing. So, I mean, are you looking for like someone to help you out that way, or what?
No. Too dangerous. Too dangerous for anybody. But maybe.
Is the guy in the armor not a clear indication of what we are? He's
What we're
one of
capable
us.
of.
Simple metal, simple things, not nearly powerful enough. No. The cosmos. That's the only thing powerful enough. Maybe time. He looks, his eyes widen as he looks off into the distance with 1,000-mile stare for a few moments. No. But maybe, as he turns to you.
Who else in our group is a... Remind me, who else in our group is a druid real quick?
The bunny.
I am.
Yeah, the bunny.
The bunny?
The
Yes,
bunny.
the Narl.
Who has observant and knows druidic again?
That's you.
I know druidic,
That's
but I
you.
don't have observant.
You don't have observant. Oh shit! Because I was gonna look. And,
No, I have observant.
Like, what the fuck?
I have observant.
I was gonna say, you can
Okay.
always, just kind of flag her down.
If you said what fucking Sylvan, I'd probably get it. Just saying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we do share. We share a language.
Wait a minute. I also
I
know
look over
Sylvan.
like
Very
look over
observant.
like this
I have a
guy
high
is
passive
weird.
perception.
This she talk, and I look over like I just had to get this guy to talk to.
Did you say this guy
Of all
is
the
weird in
people.
Sylvan?
Not until I don't say it, I mouth it.
Oh, okay. It's weird.
And I take it I catch this.
It's basically looking over to someone who's observant and going, "What the fuck?" Just like saying it out loud,
Right. Oh man.
and then I turn my
Shy.
chest back to him like nothing happened.
Shy. I take it I see this.
Oh, if you're looking at Torner, you see it. Oh, you're observant, right? So yeah. You can definitely
Yeah.
see it.
Well, it appears our other druid found something. Nice. I just start chuckling to myself after that.
Narl, looks over because, she was a little concentrated on Oleg because, Oleg was being the more bold of the group, but, now the other guy's doing something. She's like, what?
Yeah. So, were you saying you're starting to stand up,
Who?
Adam? Torner?
No,
No, you're still there
I'm
with
still
him.
on the chair.
Okay. He
Yeah, I'm
says,
still there with him.
but maybe, and then he goes and thinks for a moment, and he thinks, beware the jug, he says. Beware the dark man with the dark jug. If you go west, you will find him. Maybe you can take the jug from him.
The
then
fuck
he
is this? The gunslinger?
goes back to muttering and
We
drinking.
chasing the man in black across the forest?
I said there's a dude with a jug, far west.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Good. Watch out. It's not safe. And then he gets another mug of beer and then drinks it in about 3 seconds.
Guy has an alcohol problem.
Well, he
I'm
certainly
gonna
seems
go
a bit
outside
disturbed.
and talk. I'm gonna start walking out. Goodbye. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna find one of my wolves. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals from my staff.
Listen, I need a quick little unwind here.
Yeah. Oh my god. Excellent. Excellent. Well, your wolf, you've known him for a long time, him or her. Not a girl thing.
Yep.
So, good talking partners.
I'm just gonna account for how many points that takes out of my staff real quick, because it is fully charged. And let's see here. Speak with animals. Yeah, it takes 1 charge. Okay, 1 charge. I'm going to spend a charge off my staff to speak with my wolf buddy.
So at
Ben,
least as far as
I'm going to go talk to Ben because he makes sense.
So at least as far as everybody noteworthy in the bar, you've only not talked to the bouncer.
He's clearly...
On my way out, I'm gonna look at the bouncer and go, "That dude's had one too many. You may want to keep an eye on him."
He's here every week, once a week, like clockwork on Saturday.
Can I talk to the bouncer?
Oh shit!
You
is
can.
Saturday.
Aldous will continue to follow back around.
Happy-go-lucky, attractive hobgoblin, like going around to talk to everybody like a child, and oh my god, hello, my name is Oleg, I want to be your friend, and behind him,
You check the notes first.
and behind him the whole time,
himself from the table with the gnome,
and
just follows Oleg, who left without a word.
Everywhere this attractive hobgoblin goes, Iron Man is right behind him. Looking at you.
Doing the JoJo stand thing, just standing behind him, looking intimidating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes!
So Oleg, you walk up to the bouncer. He doesn't give you a weird look or anything like that, like everybody else has.
It's not like Oleg would notice, huh?
Not like an Oleg would notice, yeah.
I check my
Aldous
notes
would
again.
at this point.
I check my notes again.
Oh my god, yes.
And I say, "Hi, I'm new here. Can I offer you a drink? Can you tell me a bit about the surrounding?" With a smile.
I love this. I love it.
This is just like how you do if you're Oleg. You just...
Wait,
and
did
he
you
says,
say with a smile out loud?
Ask if he wants a drink with a smile. Would you like a drink with a smile?
No, the smile was just Oleg smiling.
Okay.
But yeah, probably if it would have been written in the notes, Oleg would have smiled and said with a smile.
Do not say this part.
Who knows, maybe he said it at some point and someone scratched it through.
For the record, everybody should know, in Oleg's character sheet, the flaw is, quote, "I have no understanding of standard cultural norms and often break social rules I have no idea even existed," unquote. Just no understanding of cultural norms. Has a little notebook. He follows all social interactions. Oh man, this is great. So
I love it.
So he says,
Oleg is the kind of person who, he goes to his buddies and his buddies don't recognize him and they tell him, get away or eat dirt, and he just stands there, picks up some dirt and starts eating it because he's like, well, my buddy said so. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. So he says, nah, I should probably stay a little bit more sober on duty. But what do you want? I've seen you've been asking questions.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
He said, nah, I'm good on the drink. I should probably stay more sober while on duty. But what do you want? I've heard you asking questions.
Yeah, no, I'm
Aldous
just...
says, that sounds like a good idea considering the fight that almost broke out.
Yeah, but it didn't break out, did it? So there.
He has a point. It didn't break out.
And
Also, what fight are we talking about?
Firebolt coming from.
Aldous just nods.
So, what did he want?
Oh, I'm just asking, Because we're planning to go a tiny bit more west. Do you know of any place, worth going? Like, I heard about northwest and southwest and just west-west. What would you recommend? Do you know anything about it? Do you know anyone maybe talking here about which way is better?
I'd recommend you just turn back around and go back out of the frontier where there's stuff that's happening and kings that actually control the roads and bandits don't happen.
Aldous chimes in, but that would defeat the purpose of why we're here.
Yeah,
we were paid to expand the borders of reality.
And has it ever occurred to you that maybe the world is big enough and you don't need to go out and kill yourself in the middle of the woods? That's fine. You'll learn.
He sounds like a wise guy. Thank you.
Aldous himself laughs a bit in character.
Oh my god. So
it's amazing what the simple phrasing and transposing of two words can do.
right.
Aldous asks him, why do you feel that way?
Well,
To me?
maybe because I did it myself once. And went out, got my leg broken, lost everything I had, all of my sheep died, and then I had to come crawling back here to Journey's End, and I don't even have enough money to go back to real reality anymore.
How much
What's your
does
name,
real
sir?
reality cost? Going back
Aldous
then, I mean.
asks, what's your name?
Ogbag.
Ogbag?
Ogbag. Yeah. I was like you once, starry-eyed, young, excited to go out and find new things and expand the world with my own hands. Now, I just sit around, make sure that things don't happen here. You'll learn.
You said you broke your leg?
Yeah. Tree fell on
It
it
is-
once.
Is it still... How do I want to phrase this?
Still giving you trouble or something?
Basically, I'm trying to ask, is his leg healed?
His leg is there. It does appear to be fully intact. You don't know if it's fully healed, as he has not been walking.
Right, how do I want to phrase this?
He has a leg.
What I'm essentially trying to get at is finding out if his leg is gimped and then tell him that I could fix it, because one of the properties of my armor and part of Aldous' character is he wants to make more of this armor,
Roll
is
medicine.
that it can replace any lost or damaged limbs.
Do you have medicine?
No.
Then you would not have the training to know.
Never mind that.
That's cool.
Aldous isn't going to ask directly. That's
Probably a good idea, yeah.
he seems he might be sore about that.
He's a little jaded, you can probably tell. Oleg couldn't, but you can. So, yeah, you guys have a good night at the bar. There are no fights, which is positive, although almost. And the day goes by quite decently. You now know that you can go slightly northwest toward, allegedly, some old and valuable ruins that are being investigated by a gnomish institution. You can go straight west to find, allegedly, some man with the jug, and also something else that the same gnomish institution is trying to hide. Or you can go southwest, where it's a little bit warmer, and apparently it's good to live and set up. It is important to remember, Olek has a crop list of various different crops that he has, and more or less the average growing zone for them is Zone 9. So about California, Florida.
What about
Southwest.
my wheat and stuff? My, wheat, barley, and I can't remember what the other one was.
You can grow that pretty much anywhere you want.
Noted.
Yeah. No, Olek actually has guavas and stuff.
Stuff that's more climate dependent.
Yeah, like stuff that's actually like oranges and things like that.
Yeah, so I recommend to go southwest,
And Pow, of course, is totally on board with that, because Pow is from a tropical culture.
Yeah. And like, especially if the winter is not too harsh, then at least we don't have to worry about that.
Inaro would be up for Southwest as well, because, farming as well.
Long growing seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, growing sound all fun and stuff, but, like, we could basically try to set up a settlement and maybe, like, have a if everything is already set up, we might have an how do you call that? Go there?
Expansion?
Yeah.
I have one question.
We may have an answer. We probably will have an answer.
How far north or south are we right now?
You are on the central plane. So you are at level with the core. At this particular place, things are relatively temperate. You get winters with snow, you get summers that are hot, you get falls where all the leaves fall off the tree, you get springs that are rainy and warm.
Okay, and what sort of a scale are we talking if we go southwest? I'm just wondering.
You could probably travel a month to get where you're going, but as we mentioned, there are no accurate maps of this far into the frontier, so it's difficult to say. For that matter, you would do a quick navigation.
Based on the 3 different options that we learned, you said it would be a month going southwest. What about the other locations? How far away are those? Because when you're settling, you want to settle further, not just right next to the nearest town.
Well, you have to go at least 10 days away from the nearest town just to get out of their, total potential influence, in this case, they've mentioned. So, maybe a month in each direction, maybe more. If you go more than a couple of months, then dandelions start growing in your lungs, allegedly.
Right. Aldous definitely wants to avoid that.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So maybe, about 20-ish days, half or a month towards southwest?
Month to southwest? Run it by yourselves?
Sure.
That
Would have been nice to see what we could find in those ruins, but you could always explore there later.
Once your settlement is established, expansion will always be an option in the future, so yeah.
Or just expeditions.
Expeditions are also an option, yes. Remember also that all of you, although we haven't mentioned it, have, an apprentice-y type character. A level 1 character of your class, or 2, if you're supported by an actual institution that follows you and does what you tell them and stuff. They are not part of your party. They are their own adventurers, but they are your apprentices, so they will do what you say. You're their patrons.
Right.
I will flesh that out later.
Yeah, you never have to pay them because they are adventurers. They will go off and do your own thing, but you might pay them for missions and stuff like that, as you once did when you were in the Corps. Yes.
I just imagined a session of we just play our apprentices for something.
Maybe. If everybody eventually wants to do that, that could absolutely be a one-shot scenario.
We could just all have the apprentices, group together and go, northwest to figure out what's in the ruins.
Probably not that risky of a job.
No.
No, they probably exist more to run caravans and stuff like that.
Well, they could stay in the southwest, and we could go northwest to explore while they make sure that nothing gets completely broken down.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Have one session be us doing the expedition to one place, and then the other session runs timeline-wise in parallel to the expedition with the apprentices back at hometown.
Yeah.
All entirely possible things. Also, we think we had somebody drop out.
That would have been your co-pilot.
Yeah, that was the
Who dropped?
Forget the name.
Trikekis?
Yes.
Yeah.
He joined some time ago and just left.
Okay, he's our monster consultant, so he's totally fine to come in whenever the hell he wants. It's cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. So everybody agrees to go southwest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You travel southwest
at a pace and then explore.
Awesome. You travel southwest for about a month. Everybody, line up exactly how much money all of your hirelings cost in 1 month, and then pay that out of your 1,000 gold that you had. Whenever is convenient for you. We'll remember to remind you later. Alright, so we had a brief intermission there for a little bit, but we are coming on back to the glorious day, and everybody is ready. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, welcome back. So, after leaving the Gargling Griffon in the final quote-unquote, town of Journey's End, you have traveled 1 month or so, about 30 days, southwest along the directional sphere that Pow carries around. She, by the way, is your cartographer and has been doing cartography things, as we recall. So, yeah, she's been making some maps and stuff. Cool stuff. So, as you have arrived, you have already all subtracted all of your hireling costs, and we're going to need... who here has, like, survival?
I do.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Whoever... Torner, how do you not have
I don't.
survival?
I don't know. I think I traded it for nature.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Actually, that would make sense. Anybody with survival or nature, roll it.
Alright.
Can we choose either or?
You can choose either or. Yeah,
All right.
One or the other. Doesn't matter which. We don't care.
Oh no.
Damn, I got a high intelligence but no nature proficiency.
I don't have nature proficiency either.
You
but
gotta have
higher
proficiency for this.
Fuck.
Oh, sorry.
It's got a higher bonus than my survival.
Well, you rolled nature. You have proficiency in nature, right?
No,
Oh,
that's the thing.
you have proficiency in survival, though?
Yeah.
Well,
Roll your proficient
yeah.
relative stat.
We are sorry to say, Calden, the party and the group at large, the whole movement is not terribly impressed with the bit of scrub land that you find. Correct in saying that it does indeed not have very many trees getting in your way, and so would be easy to settle, but it also doesn't have much water. So, sorry.
Fix that.
That's probably not going to be a thing that you're going with. Suitably, there's a ton of water where Pow finds a place. The problem is that the land, as Torner finds, is extremely loose and is just not going to do. Because everybody would prefer not to build their foundation on sand.
Yeah.
As one does. Torner, on day 29, finds an excellent position that seems to be in the passing area of a game trail, almost certainly guaranteeing that you will have a ready supply of game. But Oleg thinks there's something better down the line, wherever those game trails are leading. Are you going to choose the game trail, or are you going to go where the game trails are leading?
I'd say we would go where they're leading because they gotta lead somewhere.
I'm gonna choose leading as well.
Alright. Oleg carries you on 2 more days toward the still remaining southeast until you find a glorious valley with a beautiful river and a medium-sized lake running through it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The lake is long, as the valley has shaped it, but it is especially wider than the river on either side, as there seems to be some sort of depression that allows it to gather up. On the... one moment. Sorry. We're working with our face here. The south side of the lake, as the lake's outlet river runs south. On the south side of the river, there seems to be ample fishing opportunities, And on the north side of the river, you can almost certainly set up your... Or north side of the lake, you can almost certainly set up your community along the riverside. Does this seem good for everybody? One way or the other, you probably only have about 10 days of travel in any given direction.
Seems good to me.
Okay.
Good enough.
All right.
Yeah, that's good for me.
That's cool. So, next... 2 seconds. Sorry, we're having a brief brain fart moment here.
I've been poking around my sheet, just kind of reminding myself what my character knows and can do. Sorry. So, what was the lay of the land that everybody else just agreed to? I'm sorry.
No problem.
We have a lake in a valley.
You found a wide valley with a lake in the middle of it and a river running from north to south.
That sounds great.
Mm-hmm. Fishing on the south side, settlement on the north side.
The
Potential
Valleys
settlement
mean
area.
mountains. Mountains mean lots of uplifted land. Uplifted land means lots of rare earth minerals.
And you can
Perfect.
almost certainly dig into the mountainsides from the riverside.
Also, probably if it's high enough, at least when, spring comes along and stuff, you won't get flooded by the river.
Exactly, this is an option. You can build into the sides of the cliffs instead of building on the ground itself.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be real defensible.
It certainly could be.
And will relevant to what you were talking about.
So Olek has found, it seems, the perfect spot for everybody. The tops...
Good job, Olek.
Think about it like this. Oleg comes from the wilds, very, very bad at social interactions, very, very good at finding spots.
We can accept this.
This spot looks nice. I'll sit here.
That has been Olek
Olek
until
can
this
find
point.
perfect. Olek can find the perfect, softest patch of dirt to sit on at any given time.
This is where we shall make our home. I have determined it with my ass.
This feels right.
Yeah.
This really feels right.
I could sit on this every day for the rest of my life.
Literally thinking with your butt.
Honestly, there are less wise ways of choosing where you build your city.
I will
Oh, man.
build this city right next to the ocean. Not in an inlet, not down a river. No, right next to the ocean.
So, does anybody have cartographer's tools?
I'll
one of my-
make cartographer's tools.
I'm gonna say one of my followers has a cartographer's tools, but not me.
Anybody specifically has cartographer's tools? Proficiency with?
Don't think I do.
Nope.
No, nobody. All right. So it looks like the bubbly, colorful, flamboyant necromancer is going to be the cartographer here. We really need to turn off. Where's the thing that makes us turn off always?
The gear icon
Okay.
in the top right.
Yeah.
Gear icon top right. Roll queries near the top.
Thank
Query
you.
advantage. Set it to
Thank
query
you.
advantage.
We got it. Yeah, awesome. Excellent. Thank you. It doesn't really matter. Either way, she finds that there would be how the river is going to flood every given season, as it is right now not the flooding season. It is past the flooding season. It's July, by the way. And she decides that there is a decent enough spot up on the slope of the western side of the valley, and you can start there. Although, everybody roll a perception. Active perception
boy.
as you're searching the valley side. Because that is actually what you would do.
I have advantage.
Good.
Sentinel
Good.
shield go. Amazing.
Advantages. Turner, we believe you have advantage too.
Do I?
You have
Thanks, Sentinel
observant.
shield. This floor is made of
does
floor.
Hang on, does observant give you advantage on that?
Is it Observant that does it?
No, Observant does not give you advantage.
Okay. Why do you have advantage?
It gives you a bonus to your passive.
He has his shield.
Sentinel shield gives me advantage on perception checks.
Shy. It's Calden and Torner that have.
Thank you. Sorry, we're getting it. We'll get there.
I know that on paper, Anace's character and mine are very similar, but we're different. I went heavy on the feet.
All right, okay. Pardon.
I
Sorry.
have
Let's move on. Is everybody rolled? Okay. Perception. So, as you're rolling around, the bunny and Torner at about the same time find that there is a door on the side of the mountain. It's made of stone. It's circular. It seems to be on some kind of rolling mechanism. It may depress back into the mountain. You don't know. You haven't explored that deeply yet. There's definitely a big door in the mountain.
Yeah.
Does everybody know about this? Or just,
Well, Torner,
No, but
yeah, Torner and RL found it first. So you are there.
All right.
It's about 15 feet wide. It's big.
yeah.
Huh.
And RL looks over to Torner like, we should probably get the others for this.
Can I go ahead and roll a history check to see if I can't tell how old this is? Because I do
Absolutely. Do
have the
it.
stone cutting
Run at it, boy.
here. History check and add double my proficiency bonus.
You're probably one of the only people
It's
in the
kind of my
entire
fault.
party that would have the capacity to actually date this door.
I have Mason's tools
So
proficiency
that's a
though.
fif-
You're not even. You're
That's a
not
fif-
even. Yeah, sorry. Oh, roll with advantage, too.
That's a 21 total on that one
All right.
because it's double my proficiency bonus
nice.
for that particular kind of check.
Did you roll for with advantage?
No, he didn't. Just roll it again.
Because it didn't. It
Roll
did
it again
not,
normally.
Say 2. Rolling normally.
All
Okay,
right.
so that's a 12.
So you know that this thing is not dwarven and not elven. It's of no species that you've ever seen
Okay.
before, and it must be timelessly ancient.
Oh,
Maybe even
we're looking at some old stone.
maybe even pre-collapse.
Mm.
But you of course are not an expert in such things, and you wouldn't want to make direct conclusions.
Can Anarl do a check? Because, she sees him just go up and, start, observing, and she's like, is there something worth checking?
No, you're a dwarf, or you're not a dwarf.
Oh, okay.
It's a dwarf thing, like
Okay, dwarf specifically.
So
Never
then,
mind.
dwarf.
See, dwarves like me, we know stones. We know stones real good. And these are some old stones.
old ass stone.
This ball
I happen to
old.
know a thing or two about
Old ass
making,
door.
working with stone. I agree. Quite old. Adding nothing to the conversation.
And Arnold just
It's
Old as hell.
and Arnold just nods in understanding of dwarves know stone. And comments, my people know dirt mostly. Because the burrowing species.
Dirt's just old. Dirt's just really old stone. It just breaks down over time. You got the rain and the wind just kind of beating on it all the time. So dirt's just really, really, really old stone when you get down to it.
I'm pretty sure mold stone doesn't work the same as mold earth.
Oh, no.
So
No, I'm pretty sure mold
the rest
stone doesn't
of
work
us
on mold
there-
on
This
earth.
just adds on to that, explaining the signatures of different cultures stone works. Like, they normally have this round shape, but this round shape is a little roundier.
Are the rest of us here
Clearly.
while all this is going down?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna be ritual casting Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. If everybody's been told about it, so yeah.
If you guys are cool with waiting 10 minutes.
Yeah, we could. I mean, we spent 90 days. We spent 30 days to get here. We can wait another 10 minutes.
All right. Well, the door is.
Everyone else start getting set up where the cartographer said to go set up.
And the door, as a matter of fact, is around that area. Yes. As you're just bashing down the land looking for the right place, you know. So
we were finding a good spot and found someone from the past who agreed.
Yes.
Yeah. So y'all just start setting up. We'll clear this out. We'll take a look. Y'all just do what you do.
So
can I help by ritual casting identify as well?
You would have to hang on. You would have to be casting that on the door, I assume, which means you'd have to be right at the door, touching it the whole time.
Yeah,
and it would only tell you if there was any magic to do with that door specifically.
So what you're saying is just going to say, hey, this is a door.
Yes.
Well, it tells me its properties.
It is a magical door.
Oh, okay.
It has a light abjuration effect on it.
What's abjuration again?
Protection stuff.
Abjuration is kind of like alteration type magic, wards and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Kind of more defense sort of thing.
Alarm spells are also abjuration.
Yeah.
I have dispel magic at the ready.
Oh.
Do we want to? Do we want to disarm this? Can not risk anything?
It's only light abjuration.
With my casting of
like light, as in visual light?
No, as in not very powerful.
Oh, okay. So probably been weakened then over time. So that's probably pretty.
What does Anace's identify give him?
Because it tells me its properties and how to use them.
Told you,
if it's a magic item.
It's a door. It's a magical door. It has light abjuration stuff on it. It keeps people who want. It basically keeps people who want to do explicitly bad things out. Not very powerfully. Explicitly bad people could probably get through. It's pretty weak at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And there is, since you did detect magic, one of you did, there is more magic inside beyond it.
There is more magic beyond the door.
Wait, whose passive perceptions around here? One moment.
I've got 20 passive. The guy that has detect magic has 20 passive.
My owl has 16.
You notice that there is a sign, or what looks to be a sign or plaque from a bygone era just to the right of the door.
I'm gonna... Can I read it?
Roll Arcane. Anybody who has Arcane, roll it.
Oh, that's me.
Doing it. Damn.
Nice.
Oh, I did that.
Damn it. Submit.
I like the picture that Kaladin and Aldous just keep going back and forth with each other with pretty much the same information at the same time.
This looks like that thing. Yes, very much. I agree.
Yeah, they're working it out.
I'm a little
Double
guy. I'm
checking
behind them.
each
I got
other's
smoke in my eye. I'm smoking my pipe. I got smoke in my eye.
Okay. Okay. So, Kaladin and Aldous, you know specifically that the writing on this thing is from some old one writing. It's pre-collapse writing. Yeah, you know specifically that this is pre-collapse writing. You cannot read it.
Can they identify the language?
It's pre-collapse language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop the concentration of detect magic and ritual cast comprehend languages.
That is absolutely an appropriate idea. The sign says, or at least what words on it you can actually read, as time has wiped some of them clear, is, and eating, come enjoy yourselves rested.
and eating. Come enjoy yourselves rested.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
I don't know what to make.
Welcome.
yeah, it sound welcoming. Maybe we found like an old inn or something, an ancient inn or something.
Astute observation.
But why would an ancient inn need such a heavy stone door to block it?
Well, it's pre-collapse, so protect it from the collapse.
Everyone knows that the pre-collapse people had gigantic constructions.
Pal says.
Interesting.
This is, by the way, true. Any of you that are actually proficient in history know that the pre-collapse culture had gigantic buildings. True. They were probably just humanoid-sized, like medium-sized, but for whatever reason, most ruins have gigantic rooms. You know, hundreds of feet wide and stuff like that.
Perhaps.
So nice and spacious.
The door was not meant to be closed unless it needed to be.
Like a security door.
The question
Only
is
in
it...
emergencies.
I would say, question is the emergency from the outside or the inside?
Given this is all we've found, I would assume the emergency was outside.
Could be inside.
We best be careful then.
Mm-hmm.
Until we find out which is which, we should stay on high alert.
Very good.
Anyway, let us open this.
All right.
And
who opens the door?
Aldous armors up and opens the door then.
Aldous is the sacrificial lamb, baby. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
I would like to say that before we completely open the door, I'm drawing my sword and lighting it on fire.
Okay.
I'd like the light and the sword out.
Okay, was I anywhere remotely close by?
Yeah.
You were with us.
But like our stuff is away, right? It's like being set up.
Yeah. Down lower in the valley, is where Pow is going to remain with all of the hirelings and animals and stuff.
Yeah. You know, getting the grounds organized.
Okay, so and when you open it, do you use any magic?
That's Anase, or rather Aldous, that's up to you. Are you using some fanciful magical method of opening this big door? Or are you just pulling it open?
Pulling it open, see what happens.
Just pulling it open?
We as of yet have not identified how to open it, so first we have to try and see what happens.
Roll a dexterity save.
Oh boy, I sure am good at those.
Anybody who is within 10 feet of Aldous also roll a dexterity save.
Oh, jeez.
That would probably
10.
Am I within 10
I
feet?
am so great at those.
You know what? I'll
There-
give you the benefit of the doubt and say that I'm within that.
So we've got
Sacrificial lamb.
just Aldous, it appears. Aldous, you are completely caked in dirt and dust. As Olek is also completely caked in dirt and dust as you pull the circular door open on its mechanism that depresses backward and slides into the mountain wall. As hundreds, maybe thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of years worth of grime and crap that has gathered up on this stone face falls on you.
Oh, jeez.
Aldous cast prestidigitation to remove all of the dirt.
Love it. Love it.
So,
You can only get rid of a square or a cubic foot of it.
At a time, per
So I
casting.
would
sections of
I-
I
armor.
was gonna say,
I would get rid of the helmet dirt first. Just say
Olek, how do you respond to being completely covered in dirt and grime now?
Well, I guess I will have to have a shower.
This is appropriate. Yes.
Is that how you... do you actually say that?
Well, maybe I would say I will have to have a wash, not a shower.
I'm gonna need a shower after this one.
All right.
Because it's Oleg, let's be honest. Oleg is just
Aldous
Oleg.
walks over to Oleg and prestidigitates the dirt as well.
Excellent.
I was gonna say, is there still any dirt in the doorway that's in the way, or is it
No.
just pretty much just?
No, it was just a trap, literally, to get you grimy, so that if you couldn't clean it off, you got disadvantage on all charisma checks. Yep.
Amazing.
I like to think
Wait,
so.
can you repeat that, please?
If you do not have a way to clean off the grime, you get disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Okay.
Any
Okay,
was
so
dirt that
wait,
would make
but,
you ugly.
but I would just clean up. Like, I can just clean myself.
You have a
Aldous is
cleansing
tapping
stone,
quick-
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can also just clean yourself. Yes,
Okay.
all right. Little bit of pre-danger comedy right there, everybody. A little bit of pratfall,
Love it.
classic schoolroom prank going on here.
That could go.
I was just picturing Aldous opens the door and just gets shoveled with dirt, and he's just standing there like, yep.
That's pretty much what happened.
just like in those cartoons, just pow, hit with a ton of mud, and then just pair of eyes open up, blink, blink.
Yep.
Basically.
Although, in Aldous' case, the helmet was up, so...
So down the stairs, you will notice. Does everybody have access to the Discord as we are sharing our screen?
Yep.
Is it dark
This-
in here?
No, it is not. As you walk down the stairs, magical light comes on.
Mm.
Even if there was no light, for 40 feet around, there's bright light around Cullen because he has his sword out and it's on fire.
I was going to take out my ever-bright lantern. I think that's 120 feet dim light, 60
That
feet
is-
bright.
That's
need- The light.
so that's
comes on.
120 feet
That's
straight
sword.
ahead of you. Because it's a bullseye.
Can I see that sword real quick? That. Can I see your last?
He's interested in the fire.
Love it. All right.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
can everybody see the Discord
Yep.
stream?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So this is
Mhm.
where
I
you
love
are.
that Aldous was put in front way ahead of time.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and Torner too, of course, because why not? Torner seems pretty forward. Although, realistically speaking, it should probably be like this. Because
Wait,
He's always
am I
with his
wrong?
beast.
Huh?
Why am I in front?
Because Oleg seems to be in front.
Oleg's not in front.
Ah, Oleg always seems to be in front so far, so...
Yeah. Also, this is a very inaccurate picture. Oleg never goes around with knives.
No, it's just...
He's a
it's-
pacifist.
It's just... Oh god, that's what he has. He has been saying that at least once per session. So, and to credit, you have not seen Oleg hurt a fly. Oh,
You guys are going to get that in a minute.
oh man. So,
I'm sure
Oh, man.
Flicker has already figured it out, but... just-
Hang on. Not figured it. I've been told.
Oh,
exactly
well, that
what's
ruined
coming.
fun. Oh,
all right.
Oh no,
So-
it makes it even better because I know what she's saying.
So, in front of you, down the hall, about 30 feet ahead, is a set of large double doors with a magical-looking thing just to the left of it. A square with several symbols on it.
I guess we
Aldous
better
walks
start
over
checking the
to
symbols.
Arcana?
Arcana is perfectly valid in this case, yes.
Rolling it.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
I cannot roll lower than that. Well, I can by 2.
All the magic users immediately huddling around the door and its symbols.
What could this be?
Got to
Taking
hear
out
that I'm in the back
magnifying
now.
glasses, poking things.
All
Hey,
right.
they all
So,
went to the
collapse.
door. I'm in the back now, right?
so we
Yeah.
will actually like reposition everything. One moment,
Yeah.
we're gonna. All right. So
I
Aldous
would-
is here.
I
and,
would guess that I'm probably in the back of the magic users because I think I'm the tallest.
Oh my god, that would be super real.
I'm
Aldous
the
is,
only one above
5'2".
5.5 feet, so
So Bunny will also be up front as she is the shortest.
Yeah, 3.
Molly's
9, if I remember correctly.
And okay.
Yeah, 3'9".
So nobody has touched the door yet, though, right?
No.
Correct.
Okay. That's the important part. We just have a
Ooh,
group of
wonder why.
spellcasters huddling around this. Well, we believe it was Torner and Anase and Aldous. This appears
Yes.
to be a control panel.
To the door.
You can only imagine
Potentially.
that it appears to be a control panel, and it probably to the door. Yes.
Am I able to? Is there?
You-
So there's
you know-
multiple
you know-
buttons. Am I able to figure out how they work, or at least guess?
You know. Oh, wait. Whoa. One of you still has. Are you still concentrating, Calden?
no, I said that I dropped that.
Okay. For your comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages. Is that constant?
Is that a concentration? We don't know.
I don't think it is.
How long?
You have to concentrate during the ritual, but I
It
don't know. about
lasts an
after.
hour, so I.
Oh,
probably
okay.
still-
No, never mind. Then you can read it. The symbols are numbers. It's a number pad.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah, it's a number
What
pad.
kind of arcane wonders yet lie beyond these
The-
doors?
These are numbers. It's all numbers.
It's got 9 symbols on it, and a button, a big red button beneath the symbols.
Is it like
what?
1? Is it 1 to 9 and a 0?
It's 1 to 9 and a 0, and underneath it is a big red button.
Okay,
I'm
can you
just gonna
guys?
go through and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and then what? Is there any wording on the red button?
Nope, just a big red button.
Guys,
Yes.
Yeah.
on these keypads, on these key thingies, on these weird button thingies, or whatever this is, are there some more used or less used? Like, do you see
Ooh.
somewhere to bust off?
Oh, Olak! Oh, why don't you roll yourself an active perception to figure that one out? That is an excellent question.
Damn, I'm feeling jelly over here. I'm
Oh,
playing the high-end character, and she's asking the big brain question.
Oh, Olak's over here with the galaxy
Oh.
brain here, dude. Like,
Oh, well, she's doing that.
You know,
I'm gonna
Oleg,
take and
Oleg
just
is
make
not
little
a wise
Wait,
person,
one
but
moment.
Oleg is smart.
One moment. What were you saying, Turner?
Since this is obviously not my realm of expertise, I'm gonna just take like a step back. I'm just gonna step back like 5 feet. Like,
In case something goes
obviously
wrong.
know that you're not gonna get up.
Let's just put you
Oh,
back
yeah.
here then
Yeah,
and switch your places with Oleg.
Yeah, you obviously know what's going on. You're asking the right questions. You go.
No, yeah, straight up. Do you have any special perceptive abilities, Olek? Just to...
Are you proficient in perception?
Yeah.
You are
Do you
proficient in perception?
But that's why I have like a 3 in the back. Yeah, perception proficient.
Yeah,
Right,
does she
'cause
have
you-
like
No,
does she have like 10 wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some more wisdom
that.
than me, but not by much.
Ezeth,
Oh, yeah.
do you want to use your ability right now?
Yeah. Let me use one of my
Then-
ability points.
Okay,
It's
How do I
it's
do
in the
that?
attacks and spellcasting. Just click it.
Wait,
Okay.
the side bolstered?
Yep.
Alright. We're doing a thing.
So that's
Brings it
15
up.
plus 3.
So 18?
Yep.
18.
We're gonna say you notice that there are 4 buttons that look a little bit more worn out. The 1, the 0, the 4, and the 8. Oh.
Yeah, that narrows it. Well, I mean, it does narrow it down, but it's one of those things of like, yeah, how many tries do we get?
That's a good question.
Well, let's see here. There's a combination of any unique 4 combinations. He just does the math in his head. 256 different combinations.
Is this Aldous or is this...
I was trying to do that in Aldous' voice, but
Yeah.
I haven't done statistics for him forever, so I think that's right.
So many millions of different unique combinations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you guys, you are faced with this extremely terrifying control panel. It has stopped you completely.
You know what?
I
Holden
think
is
that's
going
actually
to...
4 times 4, not 4 to the power of 4, so I think that's 16 combinations. I'm being a ding-dong.
We think it's actually 4 to the power of 4.
Yeah.
That
It would be. So Cullen is going to sort of sit down next to the door, and someone is familiar on the other side of it.
Oh!
Can he do that?
Yes, you can! Well, sorry,
We
I
know-
can?
we-
You can't.
Can you?
I
You have
can?
line of sight.
No, it does not say line of sight. It says
Oh.
anywhere within 30 feet. So, Aldous can't do this. I can. And then, I can look through its eyes.
So we don't know if it works exactly
wait.
that way.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Just a
go on.
sec.
I can...
Is that magic?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I have like this hat that is on my hip, and that wiggles as soon as someone uses magic, so I'm gonna step straight back a few steps. Because that's scary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there's a terrifying head that Oleg carries around. And you need
it's a
to
tiny
see it.
shrunken head.
It's a shrunken head. It is specifically a shrunken head, and we're going to. What's the name of the critter again, Iset?
Wait a sec.
I think it's like Gremlkin or something like that.
Grimishka, thank you. Yeah.
That-
So when it is the head of one of these horrifying nightmare monstrosities.
Well, it's a shrunken head. It's
a
not
shrunken
alive.
head. Yeah, it's not alive. As Iset has reminded. It's like teeth and all that thing.
It's like a horror rat.
It's a horror cat,
No.
actually.
Oh, cat.
Yeah, it's a horror cat. So it's like he's got, and when you cast that spell, the whole entire time, really, as you've been ritual chanting and everything, it's been jittering around and clacking its teeth between its sewn together lips and things like that. Yeah.
So as soon as you guys are casting, I'm gonna step far back, just so you know that the Grimishka pieces out.
Yeah. So we are not sure. We are not sure if your familiar-y boy can actually go there, but we're gonna let it slide. We're gonna let it slide this time, regardless, even if you don't have line of sight.
So, I posted it into the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
And I'm going to just do this.
Just the relevant lines.
Yeah, I'm gonna repost the relevant part.
Sure.
Reappear in any... It is like right at the bottom. If you look up the first 30
any
feet that you see.
unoccupied space.
And that door doesn't seem to be 30 feet thick, so...
We're gonna let this one slide. We're gonna do some research later. You have a bird. Oh!
Hey,
What do you see with your elven eyes?
what the fuck is that?
That is a big, hungry-looking lion motherfucker, and we will show you a picture of them very soon.
Alright, how
Out of
high
character.
is
That's
this...
definitely a chimera.
How high is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling is 30 feet high.
Oh, wow.
This is what you see through the eyes of your familiar as it appears.
Oh, Jesus.
That is what you see. That's a thing.
It's like a minotaur, but worse.
But a lion, yeah. But a big fat lion.
Tall is it? How tall is it?
It is like 8 feet tall. Almost.
So it can't reach the ceiling.
No, it cannot.
Okay. Well,
Uh-oh.
the birds
approaching.
line up. The birds go into the ceiling.
The bird makes the smart decision and flies to the ceiling. We will just assume that the bird is beyond the thing's reach, as it can fly now anywhere it likes.
But you can actually raise the token and have it sit in the air.
Now, do I want to really piss off the DM?
Oh no.
Don't worry. We can handle anything you got.
Alright, well, I'm going to proceed to have the bird fly down. I'm going to shocking grass to this creature, and then the bird's going to fly back up. And it's going to keep doing that
It
until
has
it's dead.
flyby attack, right?
Yes, it does! And it has
Wow.
60 feet of flight!
Oh my goodness.
And shocking grasp is a cantrip?
Yep, that's a cantrip.
It can just cast spells through you, right?
Yeah. Well, sorry. I can cast spells through it. I'm gonna make that distinction. And it can only cast touch spells, which Shocking Grasp is.
Yeah, we're checking it. Yes, your familiar can use Shocking Grasp if you have spell. Touch spell must be within 100 feet. Alright.
So it can't travel far from the door, but...
What's the average damage of your Shocking Grasp?
It is 2d8, so 4 and a half, 9.
Okay.
I'm assuming that there is just lightning sound and then some squeal or whelp, whimpering.
We're looking. Okay, well.
I've got a +7 to attack if you need that as well.
Well, you know what? You can see through this beast's eyes right now. So this is the opening hallway right here. There is a skeleton on the ground over there, as you see. And then it gives way into a much larger dining area. And then a table where there are these guys. So how long are you going to play this charade?
Well, I'm not really doing anything to the door, so... Unless they actually open it until this thing's dead, or it runs away.
Okay.
Shy, I will note.
So
you can.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know what its strength score is, but it can make high jumps a number of feet equal to 3 plus strength modifier.
Doesn't that take the action?
Just
Doesn't a Hydra take the action?
it just says you have to move at least 10 feet on your turn. I don't think it's an action. In some cases, the GM might allow you to make a strength athletics check to jump higher than you normally can.
How many?
You can extend your arms half your height above yourself during the jump. It's 8 feet tall, so...
How many hit points does your bird have?
It has 1.
It gets hit with a flung bar stool and dies instantly. There are tables and chairs around, and so one of these angry things so we are going to give you two shocking grasps off that you could get there. Roll to hit twice.
1, 2. The first one apparently had surprise attack.
We believe critical attacks are a thing for magic? Do they do that? Is that a thing?
As far as I know.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, any attack, as long if it hits a solid 20,
Is critical.
It's a critical.
It is an attack roll, so it's not saving throw, so that it's fair game for crits.
Okay, cool. And in that case, yeah, you did your 2 rolls on that because it was a crit. So you do what is that? 32 damage total.
Holy crap!
32 damage total to the Zimwi. Let us. And then your familiar is knocked out of existence by a flung barstool. Good try. Good try. You know what the inside of the room looks like. You also know that there was another 2 horrifying creatures exactly like that running towards you as the thing was knocked out of existence by one of them.
I like to imagine we're all watching there, and he if he hasn't said anything, we can see him, expressing, maybe clenching his hand as he does shocking grasp, and just.
He does. You hear 2 bolts of lightning and screeches of pain, and then you see a hint of rage well up in Calden's eyes.
The look and sound that every gamer makes when they suddenly die in a first-person game. That's
damn camper!
God damn it!
Although that bastard just killed my goddamn pet. I'm murdering it.
Well, then stay behind me. And Aldous equips his shield, actually puts it on his arm because I haven't specified at any point.
You're all fully armed up. It's cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to
move Bobby up?
Are you
Before we open the door,
if we even know
try to figure out how to open the door.
It's just locked, at least as far as you know.
Should
Before
I
we try.
lockpick it?
Hold on, real quick. Before we try, he takes a big swig from his bottle of endless coffee.
Beautiful.
And puts it back into his backpack and sets it on the ground. Don't want to be hindered.
Well, before we do this, I'm going to cast some mage armor.
Smart.
Yeah. Sound of angry creatures on the other side of the door. Narl's gonna step away from the door.
Well,
don't want to, be there if they bust it down.
Done.
Well,
Narl is away from the door.
Calden is now effectively in plate armor, despite wearing nothing but robes.
Sweet. Good.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna go through and just, let them smash a chair over his head and just not react.
Right. So, what's the plan for the door?
One more thing.
Oh.
I'm going to.
Oh, God
with
damn
my
it! No, not you in stealth again!
Oleg, where are you hiding?
I'm hiding behind one of the guys, the tallest guy that I can find.
You're the
You are the tallest one in the party, yes. No, that's not true! That's not true! Oleg was therefore hiding behind the Displacer Beast.
Yeah.
I find the mental image of Oleg trying to hide behind someone else just even funnier. Just peeking over their shoulder, just like, I'm not here.
So, I'm also going to cast my defensive shield from my arcane armor model and gain temporary hit points equal to my level, so I gain 5.
Okay.
Just to really prepare.
Good. Oh, we assume that you're just going to be kicking in the door then?
If he looks like he's going to kick in the door, I'm gonna take a little step backwards.
Alright, everybody.
Who's kicking the door?
You have the right to prepare yourself and put yourself anywhere.
I will wait to summon my wildfire spirit until the door's open.
Can I step a few feet back and attempt to use my telekinetic shove to open the door?
You may. We're not sure how much.
It works based on a DC, so I'm not sure. I don't know if it says creatures or objects in the description.
We think it's creatures.
I think it can move objects, just that they're not being carried.
Right.
You know what?
One creature. It's creature.
We're way overthinking this. I'm gonna mage hand open the door.
The door is locked.
Can't use magical objects.
The door is
Oh
locked.
shit!
And as soon as your mage hand touches the door, an ear-splitting alarm squeals through the air.
God damn it! Aldous swears in Dwarven. God damn it!
By the forge.
You are aware now that there are 3 hulking monsters, and there is an alarm going off.
That's gonna alert everything in this place.
Absolutely everything, yes.
I have a dumb.
What were the numbers that were warned?
Are you sure we were overthinking this, Calden?
1, 0, 4, and 8.
I would like to press it in the exact order that you just said and see what happens. And if I hear a click, I'm going to send Bobby crashing through the door.
So
As
everybody
you press 1, 0, 4, 8, you hear a click and the alarm stops.
Well, that's good. Gnarl's gonna, move out of the way, because I'm imagine he explained this plan, right? Because right now, she'd get barreled over.
He did not explain this plan,
Yeah.
but...
Oh, shit, no, I didn't.
Aldous definitely
click,
steps
and
out
then you
of
hear
its
me
way.
say, Bobby, go!
Oh, Bobby, go! So,
Bobby!
as you say, Bobby, go, we know the door on screen is opened this way, but that's not the way it opens. So, we are going to give Bobby your horrifying Displacer Beast. Anase, do we have a Displacer Beast for him?
I pulled it up in the monster manual because I didn't see it.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now in the monster manual.
Alright, excellent, that's fine. We just needed to make sure of all those things. So, as Bobby is going to get the surprise round on all of them, they thought that a bunch of... Clearly, these fools thought that a bunch of, dudes were gonna open up, but instead a literal fucking tiger bursts the door down and attacks them. So, that's fun. So make an attack roll with advantage.
Alright, so let's see here. An attack roll with advantage. Let me just... I don't know what the hell to... I'm just gonna... How do I roll just a straight D20?
So there is a set of
Far left.
buttons.
Yeah.
Far left there's a die. It'll give you D4, D6, D8, D10, D12.
Alright, so roll a
Roll 2 of them.
D20 at...
Actually, wait, does it give you the option for advantage?
D20, that's a 10 and a 3. The 10 is going to come out to, let's see here, it gets a plus 6, so 16 with a 10-foot reach.
So it was actually a 6 and a 3?
Yeah, sorry, that was just
Was
me.
it?
I tried to figure out the
Oh,
rules.
wait.
Yeah, that was the Oleg.
Well,
one.
Sorry.
Alright, yeah, so that's a 12.
That's very unfortunate as your critter bursts through the door and goes functionally slamming into a table just beyond it. We're actually going to say he's here now, as he was leaping with all due power. Say again?
The Displacer Beast has a multi-attack. Am I rolling just one attack or the full multi-attack?
It's the surprise round. You're just rolling one attack. Just the
Got it.
attack that Bobby got for busting down that door, and nobody could stop him.
That is Bobby.
You know?
Bobby, get up!
Good moment. We can hear you with your southern accent, King of the Hill voice. Good moment. Good moment. God damn. And now would be appropriate for everybody to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
I get advantage on that one.
Anase, you are in control of the initiative tracker, if you did not remember.
Oh, everybody has to click their token when they're doing this. Don't worry.
There is no token.
There's tokens on the map. On the splash screen.
You have tokens.
But I think there's a button for this. Here we go, add turn, and I can just edit everybody's numbers after.
There we go.
So what do we click on the token to roll initiative?
You click on the token and then you roll initiative, yeah.
I'm sorry, I
But
clicked initiative before the button.
Hey, rolled the same thing twice. That's kind of impressive, actually.
Alright, give me a moment to edit everybody's. I was not prepared for that.
No problem.
I'm clicking on the token and nothing's happening.
You click on the token, then when you roll initiative in your sheet, it adds it. Don't worry though, I got it.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
also,
you just click the token and then...
Oh, there's initiative.
And also, we will need a Displacer Beast initiative and a Homunculus initiative.
The homunculus goes directly after my turn. It functions different from Find Familiar.
Okay.
But I have to command it with a bonus action to do anything other than dodge, I believe.
Alright.
It's a +2 for his dexterity bonus, so we add the dexterity bonus that he gets to his initiative. If I'm thinking right.
Yeah, so what's the Displacer Beast?
+2, so he's got a 8 on initiative.
Alright. Despite striking first, he'll end up being at the bottom of the Havilar.
He's stunned, but he's still kind of displacing.
He can't believe he missed that attack.
I think I got everybody.
It is kind of like
And
he
then
just
we will
went
need
first.
we will need a Zimwi initiative roll, if you don't mind. Just like random monster roll.
How do you spell that?
Zimwi.
3 of them?
Yeah. Actually, just put them all
Oh
as
wait,
one.
they each get the...
No, just put them all as one.
Oh shit.
It's generally easier to put
get
all
ugly.
one type.
And where's their... They get a +4 to initiative.
So 1d20 plus 4.
Yep. Pardon.
That's a 7.
Alright, well, they are at the bottom of the Havilar.
Oh,
Alright.
my displacer gets Bobby gets another chance.
Bobby does get another
We got a
chance. You're
tie
right.
on initiative.
He gets a lot
Displacer
more
and
chances.
Gnarl. How do you want to solve that? How do we solve initiative ties, Shy?
Higher dex.
Yeah, all
Gnarl.
of you.
+2
All
for the
of,
beast.
so all of you should enable add Dex tiebreaker.
Well, yeah, whoever's got the highest dex goes first.
Gnarl. Dex
I'm-
score.
14.
Displacer Beast.
Displacer beast's got a 15 dex.
Then the
Okay,
Displacer Beast goes first. Alright.
And also, just as another thing, you can double check, but I believe, Torner, your Wildfire Spirit, it also goes after your turn. I think you command it with a bonus action, I'm not sure. But I believe it's
I
after
commanded
your
it.
turn rather than its own initiative.
Alright.
Yeah, it takes its place within my turn. It takes its thing within my turn.
Alright. Alright, so, whose turn is it first? It would be Olek's turn!
I'm not
Olek?
even hidden anymore.
Olek, as far as you know, you are maybe possibly hidden, perhaps.
Yeah,
Right.
considering your cover just ran from you.
Oh no!
I'm gonna try to. But are they distracted?
We mean a giant tiger with tentacles just rammed into them, but they know you're there. you can only imagine.
Can I try to sneak in?
You can always try to do anything in our games.
I'm gonna try to sneak as they like look at everyone else. I'm gonna try to sneak in. And I'm gonna try to attack from the back.
3.
Okay,
4.
hang on. Oh, like you
This
are
is
where
your
you're
basic
going
move.
first.
This is your basic move, is to get up to here. Okay?
Wait a sec. Alright.
You are in front of this lion torso and faced monstrosity with a giant mouth and big paw hands and stuff.
Is this the one that got fried earlier?
It does appear to be injured, yes.
Awesome.
Alright. So I pretend as though I'm punching it, and while my fist is very close, I'm gonna summon my blade and actually stab it. And I make sure that the others don't see it. I pretend to punch it.
Okay.
Trying to fake it out?
Shy?
Yeah, so am I
Yes.
still
I
here?
suggest a sleight of hand.
Roll a sleight of hand. Right, because fainting, right?
Well, not so. Roll. I would do the attack and then a sleight of hand to see if we actually notice.
Oh.
That's what I would do.
Sure, roll an attack, you said. Hit it. Punch it in the face.
First-
Wait, just a sec.
I would use the damage from the first one,
We're
though.
just going to use the damage from the first one, yeah.
13 is the first one.
Yeah. Sorry, Eset. So everybody sees this hobgoblin roll on up on this monster and punch it in the face to no effect.
Yeah.
Ezeth,
do anything.
I'll remind you as well, Ezeth, you could use your bonus action to attack again, or you could disengage.
Or disengage. Yeah.
Wait, didn't she use all her movement just to get up there?
If you use a disengage, you can.
No, disengage.
It doesn't give you extra movement in 5th edition. It's
she
not a
can
step
dash. She can dash as the bonus action as well, but that would mean she would take an. Well, she would have the option. Well, yeah, option of.
Anyway,
there's
yes.
no
Eset,
type of opportunity if she
Oh my
dashes
God.
away.
yes, Eset, you have some options, but yeah, things.
You guys got me all confused. What am I able to do?
You
What
want
do
to
you
attack
want
again.
to do? No, she can't attack again.
With her bonus action, with her psychic blades, that's an option.
Oh, okay. No, you're right.
Yep.
Okay, but that would be normal, right?
No, it would also be an advantage because the displacer beast is
Yep.
flanking.
The flanking.
Yep. And so we will allow sneaky attacks.
Well, she would get the sneak attack.
yeah, she would
either
get
way.
the sneak attack anyway. Yeah.
Okay,
The
if
sneak
I
attack is
want to
once
make a
per
sneak attack,
Actually,
I
that's
cannot
right. She
make...
wouldn't get. Wait, sorry. Shut up.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the sneak attack's one per turn, but she missed that time, so she can still get it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Just do it. Just
Which
do it.
connects with the second attack.
Okay, do I have to click sneak attack, or do I have to, get the weapon?
You can click the sneak attack after you damage it, if you hit it. So just make the attack roll. I believe I set up an option there for you to use the is offhand thing, so it'll roll with the smaller die.
All right. You hit it for 6 psychic damage.
Okay, so now I'm supposed to click sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. And so you hit it for 17 damage. And,
Very nice.
Okay, I should roll a sleight of hand to see if the other people saw what I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll it.
They totally saw me.
So, as your fists light up with psychic energy, you punch the creature and it goes, "Brrrr!" And it clearly hurt it, and it's bloodied. It's winded right now because it got shocked up hard. All right, and so you're done now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aldous, now it is your turn.
I
Your
have
Olek went running into battle.
Right. I've got 30 foot of movement. Can I move to the square just below it?
Right here or right here?
Right there.
Bam.
And I want to hit it twice with my Thunder Gauntlets.
Nice. So Iron Man rolls on up with shocking fists and punches.
16.
16 does not successfully get through the natural armor. Sorry.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
28 crit.
28 crit absolutely does get through the armor. Absolutely. Good.
It takes 13 damage, and I'm going to shove it with my bonus action. DC 16. Oh, it doesn't say. I believe. What is it? Strength?
Strength. Yeah.
It says strength save.
It does successfully resist the push.
Darn it. That is the end of my turn.
So this fool goes rolling on in, punches it with punches it, beats it up. And oh yeah, you got two. Right, yeah. Only hits one, and then pushes out with some force push looking thing. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Is this still alive?
It is still alive.
Alright. We're gonna Blade Song.
And the walls start singing.
Yep.
Oh!
Boss music starts playing. I'm going right up to this fucker. And we are going to do a Booming Blade, which is the most complicated goddamn attack I can do.
Just do it.
So, normal roll. 19 hit?
19 does indeed hit.
Good. So, it also takes, I think, the second roll?
Why do you have the multiple piercings?
That's a good question. Because one of them should be fire. The 9 is fire.
Okay, alright, okay.
I'm
Fair,
glad
good, just needed to know.
So, it takes 3, the 9, and the 6.
We thought you had a longsword.
No.
Oh, wow, shit.
I took
Okay,
short
fair
sword.
enough.
And actually, I just realized, the sneak attack's not in there. That's not good.
Well, you should do that too, as you are entitled to it.
Oof.
Alright.
Only 6.
Welcome back to roll 20, Adam.
So as you roll forward and swing out at the monster, you chop it in half.
Oh,
decisively.
jeez.
That's
And
what
it
you
falls-
get for killing my goddamn owl, motherfucker.
And it falls to doom in flaming wreckage. And that would thereafter make it Torner's. Oh, wait. Do you have anything else you can do?
How far did I move to this point?
You were where the owl is, so... Oh, no, sorry, you were behind where the owl is. You were here.
I was 1 up and 1 back from Torner.
Yeah, so you're good.
Okay. How much
You
more
got like
movement?
10 feet.
10 feet? That's
Everything
if
10
I had
feet.
30, right?
Yeah, you only moved
So
up 20.
I actually have 20. Because Blade Song gives me an extra 10.
Oh, well, no, yeah, you're correct
So
there, but you want to move.
I'm gonna move into the room as far as I can, sort of on an angle. If, like, yeah, like that.
Bam, done.
So diagonally.
Yeah. I just want to get out of your guys' ways.
Alright. So... Whose turn is... yeah, now it's...
Now it's Torner's.
Now it's Torner's turn. Yes, absolutely.
Real quick, I
Real
double
quick.
checked.
Wait, one moment. He's saying real
Yeah.
quick.
Real quick, I double checked.
go ahead.
My homunculus does have its own movement. I do not have to command it, so it does follow behind me about a few feet away.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Torner?
I am going to move up to... Can I occupy the same space as his homunculus?
Absolutely.
It's tiny, I think
it is
so.
tiny. It is tiny. You can occupy the same place.
Okay. Occupy the same space. On the other side of the table, on the other side of the
On the
Zimwi, Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one on the desk. On the other side of it, within 5 feet of it, let's see here. I need to drop my wildfire spirit within 10 feet of it.
Like here?
Yeah. That will.
Perfect.
Yeah, that'll hit him and nobody else. And when the wildfire spirit is summoned,
I think
Well,
the ability is on the sheet. Okay, you got it.
wildfire spirit does 9 damage when he comes into play.
Rough.
Gotta make a dex
Just-
save.
Just a curiosity.
Oh,
Does that light the
dex
table on fire?
Probably.
Actually, would it light all of the tables on fire? Because I see 2 other tables.
Only within like 10 feet of it.
Well, there's another table within 10 feet. If these are 5 feet blocks.
You know what?
If I'm trying to keep from setting things on fire, I can summon it in the air above that monster.
Nah, let
it
Just
burn.
enough out of the way to where it monster.
Just drop your elemental on it.
A little bit of fire never hurt anyone.
Dexterity does
Oh, he
save
doesn't make it critical.
half damage or no damage.
That's something. Let me check.
Yeah.
It is each creature within. Does not specify.
Then it takes no damage,
Then
I
it takes
believe.
no damage.
Okay, no damage.
No.
All right.
Alright. So, Torner, is your turn done?
Wait, did the
Wait.
Displacer Beast already do?
Actually,
He hasn't gotten his turn yet.
Okay.
I believe
What
it's
I'm
an
gonna
action
do-
to summon it, or is it a bonus action?
I don't have the book handy right now. Shit. Hold on. It might say on my sheet here. Damage immunity.
So what is this? Wildfire spirit?
This is the Wildfire Spirit, yes.
Okay,
It's an
so,
action.
yeah, it takes an action. It's an action to summon it. Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? I wonder quietly to myself as I am.
You can command
completely
it,
unprepared
as
for
we
that.
recall.
I can. I will tell it to.
Attack the Zimwis.
I will let it do its. Yeah, I'll have it fly its speed. You said the ceiling. How high is the ceiling?
30
30
feet.
feet.
30 feet. I want him to fly up to the top of the ceiling, and he's going to throw a flame seed at the one that he just burned.
Excellent. Alright, we'll put it up on this table over here just to say, he's
up.
He's up, yeah. Because we haven't figured out how to tell what elevation is yet. So, yeah, throws a thing. One moment, we'll just skip back. That does hit it. It would do 5 damage to the Zimwi. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. Alright.
Yay! I hit something.
Yep, you did. Yeah. So next would be Torner's Displacer Beast.
Displacer beast. Come here,
Bobby.
Displacer buddy. Alright, so, Bobby, one on the table. And Bobby's going to hit the one on the table. That's been getting lit up by
Sick 'em, boy.
Fire elemental. Sick 'em.
Bobby was
Shit, I need
told to
get back
attack.
that.
He's the closest thing to attack, so yeah, Bobby will go for that.
Bobby is going to roll twice because it's a multi-attack this time.
Yep.
So that's
And
the
misses.
first attack. That
What's
it didn't
the
roll.
specific
Okay.
number?
Sorry.
10 plus 6, so 16.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Oh, you bastard. Alright, let's try again.
17.
17?
17 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So he does 1d6 plus 4, so that is 6 damage.
6 damage to the Zimway. He's getting lit up. You're fucking with him. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here. Okay,
He
yeah.
probably doesn't know
Displacer
anything
Beast is
All right.
Bobby's doing better now. Bobby's on the roll.
It is the bunny's turn.
Oh boy. Actually, I need to check the range on that.
Always good.
30 feet. So
You may
5, 10,
move to
50,
the door.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet away is the Zimwi you can see.
Yeah,
Just run up to the door and do it.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe one space behind Ulrich. Not the...
Olek.
Yeah, back one more. Like, little bit of space. And then she's gonna... And Arl's gonna, use Produce Flame to, throw a little fireball at the Zimway.
Alright.
I'm sure that is this one.
Does it get cover attacking through people?
Tall is
Or ranged spell attacks?
How tall? How tall is the
It's
is the
8 feet
displacer?
tall. Oh.
No, the displacer.
Oh, well, the displacer's on the ground and the Zimwi is standing up on a desk. So
Yeah.
the Zimwi's actually above the displacer. Like, as if they were standing on stairs next to each other. So the displacer beast does not actually guard any of the vision or anything like that.
Alright.
Yeah. All things considered, the Zimwi is functionally 5 feet in the air.
Okay, that's... Okay, rolled.
I think that misses.
16 does miss. The flame swings past it and blows up on the wall behind it, or fizzles out in there.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have anything else you can do?
Well, that was an action.
So you have a bonus action and a little bit of move left.
Well, actually, let me check my... What's Druidcraft do again? Nothing Nothing useful.
Druidcraft is an action, isn't it?
Yes, it is an action as well. Yeah, that's an action. Action.
You used a cantrip, so you can cast a bonus action spell.
It's whether or not he has one.
Hey, Shy.
Oh.
Yep.
See that? See on the cogwheel there, on the right, the lower right, the 2 wing icons? That is how you make it fly. I looked it up a couple minutes ago.
Aha! Okay, well, we'll... Oh!
Oh!
Oh, now he's floating. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Okay. Well, we feel nice. That makes us feel nice. Don't know about anybody else. All right. So, thank you. So, moving on. It's in RL. Are you done? Are you good?
Can I do another cantrip as a bonus action? Someone said.
Only if you have a bonus action.
If the casting time of a spell is a bonus action, you can do that. You can't cast an action as a bonus action. If you have a spell with a casting time of bonus action, you can do that because all you did was a cantrip.
Right. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action. At least not anything prepared, it looks like.
Alright, well...
Or useful. Yeah, I'm good, it seems.
Alright, so that will make it, if we are correct... The Zimwi's turn. Yes. Oh yes. So
now we get to the fun part.
It's gonna be very fun.
So we're gonna start with this Zimwi up top.
Go for it.
Move 1 square over toward Calden.
Yeah.
And that Zimwi will thereafter immediately attack.
Bring it
with its. Oh, one moment. Sorry, we're trying to... With its bite attack. Yes.
What's it roll?
We're just reading. Alright, or no, wait. Sorry, it's gonna attack with its claw attack first. Because it needs to do that.
Multi-attack. That be how it is.
Does...
Okay, unless it has a plus 11 to its attack, no.
Okay, got it. So he swings at you, and then he's gonna bite at you. Huzzah! And that's also not gonna work. His teeth and claws bounce off of your magical armor as though it was full plate. Congratulations, you win.
I'm not even at maximum power.
It isn't even your final form?
I can add 5 to this AC.
It isn't even your final form.
You can only do it for a turn and at the cost of a spell slot, but I can do it.
So then the Zimwi will... one moment. Okay. So, and then the second Zimwi will attack Bobby. As he does.
At disadvantage.
The first attack does not work. Oh, at disadvantage, you
because
say?
of
Well, then we'll
at
roll
disadvantage
it
because
Sorry,
Yeah.
why?
because it's a displacer beast.
it's
Okay.
a displacer beast.
All right. So because of disadvantage, Bobby remains untouched. Congratulations, Bobby.
Yeah.
You win despite
not-
your shortcomings.
It's not a high AC. He's only got a 13 AC, but that displacement magical illusion that he's got going until he gets hit.
Wait, no, he's got a
He's
13
hard.
AC. He's got a 13 AC.
He's got
The bite
Yeah, he's got
does
13.
hit Bobby. Sorry, we assumed he had a little bit
Oh,
higher.
okay.
So,
All right.
and then we'll.
He's
go-
no longer displaced.
He is no
Until
longer
his next turn.
displaced. And he takes 9 damage
All right.
from
Got
a
it.
gnarly bite.
Cool.
All
It's all right.
So now is Olek. Olek, it is your turn.
Can I reach the weird animal on the table?
You can throw your psychic blades that far.
Yeah, but can I actually go there?
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely.
Yeah, you'd have to walk around some people, but
You can attack from here or from here, whichever you
Nah,
like.
put me on the other side.
On the wall.
Yeah. And then I
Right.
attack.
And then you attack. It's supposed to be like right here. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. All right. So you attack. Feel free to attack. You have sneak attack, as we recall. So do your thing.
yeah, she would have sneak attack because.
But no
of this
advantage, just normal.
character. Yes.
No flanking, so normal.
Yeah.
Flank has to be on the
If
opposite side of it.
If she dashed, would she be able to get to the other side of it?
She could just, in that case, she would just attack twice.
Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can literally use a disengage action as a bonus action to get on the other side of it. Actually, if she wants.
Wait, she could walk there normally?
Yeah, she was right
Oh.
here in the doorway. So she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, other side.
Alright, there you go.
wanna
You
do
got-
that? You want to do that? Like, you can do that. We'll totally let you do it.
You said?
As I recall,
Wait. Can you guys repeat that?
Okay.
Okay. So you're standing right here, Isa, right? Right? Or right here, right?
Yeah.
So you go through this guy for 15, then you go disengage over this guy for another 10, and then
She wouldn't need to disengage.
yeah, you don't have to disengage
Oh,
when
no,
moving
you're right.
in their reach. It's different in 5e. As long as
So,
you're
yes.
within their reach, you can circle them.
so yes, absolutely, Isa, you could just get to the other side and be flanking.
There
Okay.
you go, Seth. I got you advantage.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but okay.
She already hits, I think, with the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
she might
already
crit.
hit with a 19, but roll again, because yes, you may hit.
Oh, yeah.
You may crit.
Let's see.
Use the first damage.
I mean, she could just roll d20 alone. That's
Wait, and then-
It is the first one. That is a crit.
Jesus
Amazing.
Jeez.
Okay, so you roll up on this fool and you wail on the bastard for like almost 30 damage.
You want take the
if you use
9,
the-
the 2, and then the 15. So that's
She rolled
11.
the 10. She rolled the sneak first. She rolled it above, so it would be the 10
Oh.
first.
All right, fair enough. So
9,
30
2, and 10, 21.
What?
What?
No,
Yeah, no,
It's
11.
9,
No.
11,
2
9, and
is
10.
11, plus the 10 is 21.
Oh, you're saying she rolled sneak first.
No, yeah, well,
Yeah,
that was
first
part
one.
of the first, thingy, right? Like
Okay, no, we see where you're going. All right, okay,
That's actually-
all right. So it's 21 damage. We're good.
Yep.
We just needed to get that down.
Yeah,
you
sorry, I probably fumbled how I said that.
You are
I
entitled
don't
to a
get.
second
Okay, guys.
attack.
guys, I have no idea what you're doing right now. What's going on?
Okay,
Nothing important.
we're going over math. So, you rolled your sneak attack first.
We're
Well,
using
No,
that
well,
one.
that was one attack, right? And then you said I have to roll the same attack with advantage. So I rolled the sneak attack once more with advantage.
When
Oh, man.
when we're doing advantage, but you already rolled an attack, just roll it again normally, and we'll take the first damage and the second. We'll take the higher of the two hit rolls, but the first damage.
Oh, that
Alright,
makes
so
sense.
long story short, you have a bonus action that you can use to hit a second time if you really want to. And it is at advantage because you're flanking.
Okay, so I should just like roll again with offhand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
With
You won't get
offhand
sneak
for the
attack this
D4
time, though.
damage.
But you get advantage. Do remember that.
No sneak, but with advantage.
You hit it for more damage. It looks hurt. It looks angry. Like really angry. And possibly very you don't have to roll sleight of hand. Everybody fucking knows what you're doing.
But I can still pretend.
Oh, man.
Why don't we do it as passive sleight of hand?
No, actually, she is making a good point. She doesn't know we know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough. Alright, so next would be Calden. Or no, Aldous. Sorry, Aldous. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, no, I see. So, am I able to fit to where to fight the one in front of me?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. I
Okay.
won't take on this one
So-
alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You're good. I'm gonna hit it twice with my gauntlets.
You're gonna be fine.
I am.
Is this? No, this isn't flanking because of position. That's fine. 15. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Is an 18 hit.
18 is a hit.
It has disadvantage if it attacks anyone other than me. It takes 9 damage.
Oh,
And
nice.
then, if I can find the damn sheet. There we go. With my bonus action, I'm going to command my homunculus to make a force strike against it.
Okay.
That's
pew-pew?
That's a miss.
Yeah, he does not. With his little pew pew, he doesn't. Sorry.
Pew pew.
Yeah,
that is the end of my turn.
Alright, okay, so...
Okay,
next
so bonus action is going to be aimed shot or whatever it was. It gives me
Steady aim.
Steady aim. Thank you. It gives me advantage on my next attack roll.
Okay.
So we are going to booming blade.
Fight back the monster.
We are going to booming blade. So we're gonna roll my flame tongue. A 21 hit.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it only takes an extra 1. So, 8 plus 4 plus 9, that's 21, 22.
22 damage.
Yeah, and if it moves before my next turn, it takes an additional 11.
Okay, good to know.
That was actually below
He's just
average.
moved back.
It might not have to move before your next turn if you don't move.
He can't because of the steady aim.
Yeah, I can't,
Hold on.
but I intend on facing this fucker down.
That is what you're doing. Alright, so, anything else? Nothing?
Nope.
Alright,
Torner.
next person, Torner.
I was just like, Eseth's not here.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Yeah, she'll bear back.
So my when I had my wildfire spirit fly to the ceiling, I had to fly directly above the one that it was attacking,
Yes.
the Zimwi it was attacking.
Yeah, we're
So,
just going over here on this table over here to... So it won't...
But now it can fly.
As now it can fly.
It's always
It can
on.
hover and rain.
I just mean the animation for flying.
Alright, so, do your thingy. Fire seed.
He's gonna do another flame seed.
Oh, wait, yeah, actually,
Real
Torno,
quick.
you go first. Yeah.
Oh,
Technically, you
I
use
thought it
your
was
bonus
anytime
action to
during-
command it, and then at the end of your turn, it does its flame seed.
And
So
at
you
this
have-
point,
Well,
at this point, it's been told to attack. You don't need to give it a bonus action to tell it to keep attacking.
that is true. So I'll just throw the flame seed down because it's going to happen anyway. And as for me, I'm going to use wildfire ability to do a scorching ray.
Ooh. We can
Three?
barely hear you.
Sorry. If memory serves, that is 3 blasts from a scorching ray.
We
Yep, 3.
think so, yeah.
I believe so, yeah. 3 attack rolls from Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the first one.
Right, that hits.
Does
6 damage.
Let's see here. Let's do that again. On the set, these are all going on the same one.
Yep.
What shit? Picking up the spare.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
God damn.
so you
that
do
is-
18 damage to it. And it
Then
seems like it's
the,
on its last leg.
Did you include the wildfire spirits attack?
That didn't hit.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So that looks like that's it for me.
Alright. Next is Bobby.
Bobby is now displacing again since it has come up to the top of his turn. He's now weirdly blurry again, and he's going to go ahead and try and finish off the that one. The same one I've been wailing into. 16, son of a bitch. Come on, Bobby. 16 plus 6. So
he got some, yeah.
yeah. All right, he got in with that one. I'm going to roll the damage for that real quick.
Yep.
So that is a wow. Okay, 5 total.
5 total damage. All right. Well,
Mhm.
you're entitled to another attack.
Hold on.
Say again?
Typical melee weapon attack. Plus, I'm reading his attack because I think I missed something. He has a reach of 10 feet, 1 target, hit. He does 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 1d6 piercing. So I did not account for that last time.
Oh, we thought you were attacking him with claws. Because if you
No,
hit with 2
the-
claws, you
all he
get
has-
a break attack.
Yeah. Yeah, he all he has is his tentacles. He has no claw attack.
Okay, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah. So, you want me to ignore the just roll another d6 for the piercing?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Kablam!
Okay, so he does 1 damage.
Yep.
And that was his
And-
first multi-attack, so now he has his second.
Alright, go for it.
Really, dude? Really? Bobby?
That's a
God
miss.
damn it. You were doing so good.
God damn it, Bobby!
God damn it, Bobby. Bobby missed, and he's displacing, and he's just going to stay there.
Alright. And RL, it's your turn.
Oh. I'm thinking she's gonna...
Dinner's ready. I will be back momentarily.
See you soon.
I'm thinking she's gonna stay where she is and produce flame. And throw it at the, the one on the desk.
Fling another
Table.
thing in the desk.
Yep. Fling another...
Fling a thing.
Fling a thing.
Roll for it. You do indeed hit. Roll for damage.
That is 2d8.
Right, because you're level 5, so it hurts when it hits.
Should, on your sheet, if you hit the cog wheel, there's an auto roll damage. Set it to auto roll damage and crit.
Okay.
Well, you can do that later. For now, this guy just catches on fire and dies. So far, both of your enemies that are dead have died fiery deaths, and it does not look like any of that is changing with all of the fire going around. So...
Do I hear it die?
We mean you see it die.
Wouldn't I be focused?
You're generally aware of your surroundings.
Fair enough.
Generally aware of your surroundings, yeah. So you see it die. You see it take a fireball right to the face, and its furry muzzle catches on fire.
You guys done playing around?
It ate some spicy peppers.
All right. Who's next? Is it them next? If NRL's done.
Yes.
NRL, you're done?
Yep. Oh, actually, I should probably move. I'm gonna move up next to the displacer beast on the other side of the skeleton. Like down one. Yeah.
Boink. All right. You are there. You see there is a third Zimwi on the inside.
Come at me, Shy!
You are very much giving off like "come at me, Shy, I'm ripped" vibes right now. We're not gonna lie.
What's this
With his
thing's to
blade
hit
song,
even?
the man is in friggin'
Plus
Ultra
6.
Instinct mode right now.
+6.
Oh, so this isn't even a does it hit? This is a do I have to spend a spell slot?
Yeah, it is actually at this point. So it is the Zimwi's ability, or the Zimwi's attacky boy, and the Zimwi will do an attacky boy. First with the claw and not hit you.
That doesn't
And
that doesn't even come close.
And second is a 24.
Ooh.
Well, I guess I need to spend a spell slot. So, you see that claw nearly hit, and then...
Oh, that's a bite. It comes biting down on you.
Oh, it bites at me, and then... Cullen just, sort of... summons a shield.
So we want everybody to know what happens exactly here, since you are all within eyesight of this. As this thing comes in to literally bite Calden's head off, its jaw unhinges like a snake, and then wraps around his head before he lifts his hands up, and it bites against some unseen force, and cannot bite his literal fucking head off. With its giant, super fucking hardcore mouth that opens easily as wide as his shoulders are wide.
And I should point out, Cullen hasn't even flinched at this point.
He's got his
Very
boss
nice.
music on.
Yeah.
The boss
Yeah.
He's got his-
is Calden.
I was gonna say, he's got his theme.
Do you think you're locked in here with me?
Oh,
Sorry,
I may be locked in here with you, but you are also locked in here with me.
Yeah, I got that
So-
wrong.
so where's
I'm in here with
Issa?
you.
I'm here.
Okay, he said it's your turn now. It's Oleg's turn.
Okay, so I go again, flank back, whatever, as close as I can, but just not like,
3,
in front of it.
4, 5. You can do it.
Yeah, and then so that would be again advantage and sneak attack.
Advantage and sneak attack, yes, absolutely. We like how Calden is literally just like the damage magnet.
I am,
So-
I think, tankier than Aldous.
You're the tankiest member in the party. Period.
I
Just AC
did a CR calculation. I'm a CR7.
just because you're AC.
Yeah.
All right, so Oleg, you roll in, you swing behind it, and you stab it in the butt with your fist.
1,000 years of death.
It goes, oh, and then it's angry still. Yeah,
Okay, can
Alright.
I hit it again?
you absolutely may if you like.
But then without sneak, eh?
Yes,
No
but without sneak. You still do 10 more points of damage, and it does not seem like it likes it at all. It did not like that. No, it did not.
Wait. Just in case.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh jeez. Maybe after I've said I'm a pacifist so much, my party members should not see me rampantly punching at this giant lion monster.
I'm not punching. I'm summoning blades, right? And they vanish again. Like I'm summoning blades, stabbing it, and then let them vanish.
Yes, they appear around your hands though.
Yeah.
So you look like you're punching people.
She's still trying to hide the blades.
The stabby bit.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
And
okay.
unfortunately for her,
working.
Alden has seen every single one.
Everybody has seen everything. Yeah, you're not fooling nobody here.
But it's not like I know that.
All right.
True.
So, are you done?
Oleg doesn't know that.
All right, Aldous, it's your turn.
Oleg thinks they're sneaky.
Alright, I want to move up to the square to its right.
Here.
And I'm gonna just hit it with my gauntlets.
All right. Do the gauntlet
27.
punch-in. 27 is good, yes.
One
13
punch!
It has 13 damage. It has disadvantage on the attacks, and I'm gonna attack again.
Do it.
I don't know if it's gonna get another attack.
Beat it up.
And then 4
Beat
strike
it
with my
up.
homunculus. If I can just
Do
find
it.
the damn sheet. That's a 14. Alrighty then.
It's a little pew pew once again. It's not doing it, man. Sorry.
That's alright.
Don't know what to tell you.
He's trying. He's there, putting in his effort, but he's not doing much.
He's pew pewing for his life, man.
That's 23 damage.
God, does he try? So yeah, that's 23 damage. All right. Are you done then?
That would be my turn.
Called in. It's your turn now.
I don't even need to do my aimed strike, unless I can get double advantage, which I don't think I can.
No, you can't. You're not an elf with elven accuracy.
Alright, so
Only elves get that.
You're human.
27 hits.
27 hits.
So it's taking 2, 8, 15, 19 damage. What is
Takes
the
19.
rule?
So it takes 19 damage.
Yep.
It hurts. It is in the hurt mode. You have hit in the hurt place. So is that it?
That is my entire turn.
That is your entire turn. Torner. Oh, whoa. Well, didn't mean to do that. Ah, no, we just screwed things up. One moment.
No, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
I was just gonna press the arrow, but now you just moved some.
Yeah, I figured it'd be coming back up on my turn. If you could, for me, it's taking a little bit longer to get my food and stuff together, and I got to deal with my daughter briefly. Rinse and repeat on everything I just did on the nearest available enemy. If you could, that would be awesome.
So
Scorching Ray.
Yeah, Scorching Ray.
Yeah, Scorching Ray, the Displacer Beast, multi-attack.
Yes.
If it comes up. If it doesn't, just have him retreat. Just to make it easy, since he doesn't have an active character sheet. Flame Seed, my Scorching Ray, and my kid.
Aldous, would you be okay doing that?
Yeah, I was about to ask. I started opening the
Excellent,
sheet just in
wonderful.
case.
Yeah, do the thing.
Okay, so Scorching Ray, I believe it was.
Scorching Ray.
Alright, let me find it on this sheet. Hold on. There it is.
Do you need me to?
Got it. 19 for 5 damage.
5 damage. Yep.
16.
Miss.
20 for 7 damage. That's 5 and 7 damage.
Total damage. Then the Flame Seed for the Wildfire Spirit.
Yep, 1 second. You gotta click the title bar. There we go. 16.
16 does not hit.
Alright, I think that he said that was it. And then the Displacer Beast.
And then the Displacer Beast, yes.
I did open the sheets and send it to you. What is its attack? It's +6.
+6 tentacle attack. Here, it's 10 foot reach, right? Okay, so we don't even have to move it.
That's a crit. What's the damage? Let's see. Hold on a second. That's 1d6 plus 4.
No, it was 2d6 because there was the extra.
Because of the crit, yes.
No, there was an extra.
No, it's 1d6 bludgeoning and 1d6 piercing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was skimming. So that's double the damage dice, so another 1d6.
Yeah. Well, no, another 2d6.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, another 2d6, sorry.
Alright, so 17 more damage?
Yes, and then it does this again. Multi-attack.
Yes.
12, that's a miss.
Yeah, 12 does not hit.
This thing is really helping.
Alright,
Quite a
in RL?
terrifying creature.
In RL, it's your turn?
Yep, throw in a fireball.
Do it.
You know, produce flame fireball to be specific.
Yeah.
18.
That hits.
Alright, it was... Damn it, I've got the
26.
character... 2d... 2d8.
2d8, do it.
Hey, Nate.
What's up?
8
Fire damage to the face.
If you want to create a sheet for Bobby, I'll fill it out.
Probably not gonna need it yet.
Alright, so, it is its turn. It's on its very last leg. Who was the one that made it so if you don't attack it next turn? Was that you?
That would be me.
That's all this.
All this? Okay.
I still kind of wanted to attack me anyway.
So...
Calm down there, Mr. High AC boy. Some of us also have a nice armor class, too.
He will attack you, first of all,
Yep.
with 16. Oh, no, sorry, 22.
That's a hit.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Sorry, the
High
second
AC,
zing
what?
we hit in the entire fight. So he hits you with a claw attack for 2d6 plus 4. We'll just throw down our thing right there. So take 14 damage.
Okay, so I'll take 5 of that off because of the temporary hit points. So that's 9 damage.
And you are grappled.
Oh boy.
No.
So now he's going to follow up with his bite attack, since he's got you in his grip, and he is strong, too. He's a strong boy. Alright, so because he got you in his grip, he's gonna proceed to follow up with a bite attack on you. And does 20... Oh, no, sorry. He gets advantage. Because he's gripping you.
Oh, damn.
So does 23
That's a
get
hit.
you? Yeah. So first, something very special is gonna happen, and because everybody can see you, it's very important that we describe this. So he claws you and grabs onto you, right? And then he reaches down and he bites into you, and he... One moment.
Shy, I have a question.
Yep.
I have not read the full spell description. Can I use silvery barbs to disadvantage on attack roll?
It's
Yes.
not disadvantage. It's anytime he succeeds at a thing, you make him roll again.
I
So,
would like
do
to
you
make
want
him
to
roll
serve?
that again and take the
You're
lower.
like, hell no, I do not want this to happen.
As it tries to go for a bite, it just a flash of light distracts it.
Unfortunately, though he is grabbing on and he's trying to shove you into his mouth, he just doesn't quite line you up right, you know.
bites next to your shoulder. Let the light source or something.
Yeah. There's a silvery barb that comes out as he's going right for your head, about to shove you in head first into his mouth, and he's like, ah! And he bites onto your shoulder blade, or your shoulder, your pauldron, and it saves you. Last second.
And
you saw your life flash before your eyes for a moment.
Quite literally, actually.
Yeah. So,
I'm going to give the advantage to Inarl.
Wait, why?
Inarl
Because
just
I
took
want
her
to be
turn.
nice.
I'm
sorry?
So Olek is the next person to go, so you should probably give your advantage to him.
Olek already has advantage.
Then you should probably give yourself advantage so you don't get completely swallowed up next turn.
Oh. I was thinking of helping everybody else, but that's a good point.
So, Anais, you were
Yeah,
saying
I'll do
something
that.
about saying something about high AC.
Olek, or not, Aldous, secure your own advantage before
Yes,
you
I am
tend to
doing
the
that.
advantages of others.
I'm trying to be the party support here.
Well, here's the thing. You're the one that needs support right now.
Yeah, that's all well
Yeah.
and good, except you're the one in danger.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about how grapple works. I need to break out of it now, right?
Alright, so it's Olek's turn next.
Okay,
Yeah.
so without sneak it is, right? Because there is no
Basically,
enemy left.
There is an enemy left.
Yeah, don't you need to have like 2?
Well, you're flanking, so you have
Okay,
advantage,
awesome.
and you automatically get a sneak attack when you have advantage.
Alright.
So go
Plus, you
ahead.
know, kind of busy with someone else at the moment.
Yeah, it's kind of busy with someone. trying to literally eat it.
Yeah, so Anais, that you sure about your AC?
Yeah, I should
I
stop.
still have a pretty good AC, my friend.
You've
Alright,
let me
so-
try offhand.
Okay, so you did 11 damage to it first, and wait, you don't have to do offhand, because how do you want to do this?
Wait a sec.
It's dead.
It's dead. He said, how do you want to do this?
How do you want to? What's your finisher?
So
Yeah, what's your
I basically have the blade summoned, and it just goes from basically the back-ish side all the way through the head,
Impalement.
and then pretty much impales it from the back, and then
So-
I make it vanish, and I just walk by with the hands behind my back, being like, "Didn't do nothing."
So, and now because of that, because you specifically said through the head, so Aldous, you almost just got eaten by this thing, and it's like, and at you as it's holding you, and then a glowing, shimmering green blade just goes through its face, and then it stops moving, and then the shimmering blade disappears, no wounds or anything, and it just falls over and lets go of you. Just, done. Over.
Kerflunk.
Olek.
That was the close call. Thank you.
But I didn't do nothing.
What the
I didn't do
hell was
nothing.
that?
I
I'm
just
not
punched
pacifist.
it.
Bullshit. You're the only one on the other side.
Well, that doesn't mean I did something. We have a lot of mages here. I bet they did something. You see, my little, scaredy Grimishka here is messing around, so clearly
You know-
you guys did something.
Yeah,
Roll a deception.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what that was?
Well, first of all, Olek just made an obvious fucking lie. So roll a deception, Olek. With disadvantage. No, nobody fucking believes you, Olek.
No.
Everybody's just looking at you. Nobody believes you. Everybody, you may respond as you desire.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Just straight and to the point.
Can I do an Arcana check to identify what that was?
Yes.
Alright.
Magic or psychic power.
Can I rule out that it was not one of the druids?
It was not one of the druids.
Okay. Olek, that is clearly not druidic power. That was not me that did it. I was watching Aldous. That just leaves you.
Didn't do nothing.
Do nothing.
Right.
And Arl chuckles and just says, maybe the spirits just really like us here.
Yeah.
All right. So you are all
Aldous
able
just
to.
looks at Olek and says, "You can keep your secrets."
I have no
Alright.
secrets. I tell you nothing.
Style.
So as you can see
Clearly
from
have secrets.
right, obviously. So as you can see from the thing, there is an extremely large common room. The burnt up desk here has a small metal box on it that appears to look like some lockbox. There are shattered bits of plate and pot and cup all over the floor on where you can see.
Okay, guys, how
There's
much
also-
space is in there?
A lot.
These are 5-foot squares.
No, but what I mean is how many people would fit in this big giant
A
thing?
lot.
Hundreds.
Because I would really like to have our people move in here. You know?
Yeah.
Well, right now
We'll
you're
probably make sure
right
it's
now-
clear of any monsters and dangerous magic before
Yeah.
we proceed.
But after
well, right
that.
now you're in a dining common room. So the period that you can see right now on this is obviously a dining area, and you can only imagine from the area that you are in right now, this longish area with the what appears to be a lockbox on the desk and some tables with broken bits of cup and plate all over them, that this may have at one point been a fine dining establishment, and you are walking in through the front door.
Can I have it?
Hang on, you just went. Technically, it would be oldest. It's the next thing.
We're not in combat anymore.
We're not in combat anymore.
Well, then I'm gonna go up to the lockbox and unlock it.
You are entitled to roll thieves' tools. Go ahead.
Alright, I think I fucking will.
Very good. You open the lockbox, and within, it holds 19 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit of money. Just, some fun stuff. Like a day of labor for one of your guys' people.
How difficult was the lock?
Not.
Not? Alright.
Not very.
I wanna go around. I wanna go around and explore.
Okay. Can I do something?
Yes.
Hang on, how brightly lit is this place?
Huh?
How brightly lit?
It is brightly lit.
Alright.
Everywhere you go, and every room you go into, the lights seem to turn on.
Well, Calvin does a little bit of a flourish and a twirl with his blade and then sheathes it. Because clearly he doesn't need the light.
We are having a serious problem right now with our controls.
Uh-oh.
Like, it's starting to piss us off really fucking bad. Because we cannot...
Do you want to take a minute to try and fix that?
No, we can work it out. Just go ahead and do your thing. Say what you're gonna do.
Let's say, sorry if I can get my thoughts back together.
Here is the big room that you are in.
Am I muted?
No, you're not.
No.
Okay.
No. We're just
Actually, yes,
letting
you are
everybody
muted.
know.
We can't hear you at all.
So we're just letting everybody know this is the room that you have. Try to ignore anything on the inside of that, but on the top right, but feel free to go in there if you want. There are 2 doors in the room, one straight across from where you entered, and one all the way on the other side of the room beyond the other tables.
Am I good to go now?
You are good to go now.
Okay. And Earl taps her staff on the ground, to get someone's to get attention. And is like, are we just going to ignore the skeleton on the floor?
Yes! Somebody noticed that! The skeleton, now that Inarel brings attention to it, is holding a small amulet in hand with a purple gem. It's also holding a note in the other hand.
That's a good thing we didn't burn
Can I
that
get
up.
the note?
Huh?
I wanna read the note.
The note says, "To my dearest friend Elbatron, I'm glad to see that you are well. The restaurant is going fine. And I would like to invite you here next week for... Wait, no, actually, nobody has to comprehend languages. You can't read it.
Hang on. I have
Can we
it.
identify
I'm
what
just
language it
reading
is?
No,
Oh,
wait, no, right, it lasts for an hour, right. So, you can't read it, Olek, but as soon as you give it to Calden, To my friend, blah, 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 blah. The restaurant is going very well. I've installed a new security system so that only I can get through it with my amulet, or anybody with the passcode.
Well,
hopefully it should keep thieves out at night.
That knowledge is going to have to wait, because as soon as Cullen is done opening that lockbox, he's going to be rushing to the other door.
Which other door? There are 2 doors.
Straight up.
Straight up?
Yep. Because he still has, at this point, probably 6 rounds of Blade Song left, and he'd like to get some use out of it.
Okay, so do you just kick the door in? Sure. As you just go running across. All right, let's do it. Let's open this door.
Geez.
Bam! Calden, before you can even get the letter to him, leaps over the table, past the wildfire spirit, and kicks down the door on the opposite end, some 100 feet away or whatever.
Gnarl, head in hand.
Go on. Sorry.
What's in here?
What is in here are 4 desks and the broken up pieces of several tables, another door, and a ghost.
Oh no.
We would tell you to roll religion or something like that, but we all fucking know what ghosts look like.
Oh no, a ghost.
As she sees you as you bust into the door, it's impossible not to see you as you bust into the door. She says, "Oh gods, please help me!"
Aldous rushes.
Do I need to get a second level spell slot ready for this?
Aldous rushes at the noise of a wailing, "Oh god, please help me."
And Aldous, I'm gonna ask a straightforward question. What's wrong?
Playing as a
I
guard.
heard somebody needed help.
She is an elf, it appears, as she has pointy ears and is about 5'7", and is dressed in what appears to be formal clothing. So a nice dress, etc.
Wait. And now, what language was she speaking?
That's a good question.
Well, you don't understand the language she's speaking, only Calden does.
Okay, so I rush over there because I hear a weird noise, and then I see
That's what you hear.
And Aro rushes over too. She knows Elvish, so she knows it's a cry for help.
Well, it's not Elvish.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought she said it was.
It's the language
an
of the
elf,
ancients.
not speaking Elvish.
She is an elf. She is speaking in the language of the ancients.
Okay, so just rushes over because of, wailing ghost noises then.
Do we assume everybody else rushes over?
No.
He says no, fuck that. I do not do that.
Walk wildfire a little bit.
Say room. Again?
I'll move up and kind of hang out outside, right there, and I'll bring my wildfire spirit.
Okay. And your Bobby will be wandering around because he has not been given any orders, and he doesn't really care about humanoids screaming and wailing in distress. That's not, he doesn't care about that shit.
Aldous turns to Calden and asks, "Can you understand it?"
She wants help.
Help me, please! She comes up and grabs your shoulders. She's wearing gloves, and her fingers, when they grab you, feel solid. Please! She begs, shaking your shoulders. They've taken it!
What did they take?
Oh, for the record, all of the rest of you, as she's doing this, is just hearing as far as anybody's concerned. So,
unfortunately, Culden can't actually speak with comprehend languages.
No, but he cannot. So
oh, no.
You ask what they took?
Yeah.
Please, they took it from me! How many languages do you know?
What do you mean?
What languages do you know?
Currently all of them.
No, what languages do you speak?
Actual proficiencies. Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, well, she's an elf. You might be able to get across to her by speaking Elven.
Okay, I'm gonna say, what did they take in Elvish?
My ledgers! My ledgers! She cries out in the ancient tongue. They took my ledgers! I cannot leave! They took my ledgers and I don't know where they are! How will I be able to manage the restaurant now?
Well, we found one that sent the letter.
Well, Colton's just gonna say to the, to the side, just, what the fuck's a ledger?
Oh
And
my
Aldous answers clearly, a ledger is a record of transaction. It just goes into more detail than he really needs to.
Well, that's what she wants back.
My ledgers! They took them! I can't find them!
For fuck's sakes.
Can you tell her we'll find it for her?
In Elvish, we'll find them.
You'll find my ledgers?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you! Thank you! I don't know how I could live without them! and then goes back into the area moaning and fretting and having a serious problem and crying and walking through the walls.
Just being a general spook.
Yeah.
A spooky specter.
Wait, where is...
This
Colton's just gonna say to himself, do I tell her that she is it?
Do you tell her that she isn't?
No.
I get the feeling that would end badly.
So I'm gonna go up and look at what are on those fucking desks.
Alright. As you walk up to the desk, she comes to you and says... As you walk up to the desk, she comes to you and takes you by the hand and says, "No, please! You can't waste any time! My ledgers!"
Are you... in Elvish, are you sure they're not here?
I've looked everywhere! You must retrieve my ledgers! This place cannot function without them!
You know what?
Aldous walks over and
Hang
says
on.
to Cowden, can you ask her where she last saw them?
Where did you last see them?
My ledgers! Oh! They took them from me!
Shy, I'm doing an investigation check to see if they're here.
That's the answer. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Do an investigation check. Oh. No, you find no ledgers.
Alright.
What?
They're elsewhere.
Also, Adam, you are really feedbacking and stuff. It's making it difficult to hear.
Sorry, the headphones are a little bit dated.
No problem.
Can I move my wildfire next to them?
Yes.
Okay.
She does not appear to appreciate people wandering around in her room.
If she wails one more damn time, I'm going to say, be willing.
Wow, I thought I was
We
gonna
literally could not hear anything after "if she wails one more goddamn time."
Yeah, I didn't hear anything after that either.
If she wails one more time and just doesn't shut the fuck up about her letters, I'm going to tell them to be willing, and I'm going to fiery teleport both of them away from her. And just let the explosion do its thing.
Jesus.
Wow.
I was gonna say, all I can understand is...
I thought I was gonna be the murder hobo, but Jesus Christ.
Never underestimate a Texan.
Part of this
To be
conversation,
fair,
really uncooperative. You know, I thought a little bit
We
of it.
can't
She's
understand you.
very
Can you.
uncooperative.
Can you maybe adjust your cable, your connection or something? It's a lot of static.
yeah. But to be fair, she's already dead. It's not like he kills her.
I mean,
we can kill her again. We can't.
Okay. Adam, go on. What was that?
Hey, how am I coming in now?
That's
A little
better.
better. Yeah,
Much
that's
better.
All right. She's been, flying around. She's wailing. She's not really being that helpful, and she's really just being annoying. That's what Tornor's doing now. Like, she needs to get her shit together.
She did at one point say that this place cannot run without them.
That's it.
Like,
Given the magical stuff we've seen so far, that might be literal.
Yeah.
It might be literal. So far you know that this place has magical lights that pop on every time you enter a room and then turn off whenever you leave it. So what she's saying about those ledgers might actually be magically true. Logic dictates, you're all spellcasters here mostly, so.
Aldous turns to Calden and says, "Can you ask her where we should look first?"
Ma'am, where should we look first?
Outside! Away! They took them away! I can't
isn't
leave
helpful.
here! This is my post!
Calden is gonna just start walking away.
Okay.
So literally
And-
anywhere else in the building.
And
you
as
leave-
we're walking away, I'm gonna turn around and give her the universal sign of goodwill with a good old thumbs up.
So as you leave, do you close the door, actually?
Yes.
Yeah, as you
Might
leave,
drown out the sound.
you leave her in the room, floating around through the walls, moaning, lamenting her losses, so on. Okay, so...
Okay,
So-
while they were busy, can I at least go, to the other place?
The other door?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so while you are doing things with the ghost that Oleg is like, nope. Oleg,
Chai, really
Yes.
quick. What is that thing against the wall? Below Oleg?
That's
There's
the
a-
table, I think.
This? These are
Fireplace?
tables.
No, there's a thing against
next to
the
the
wall.
wall.
Fireplace.
Is it better?
Fire, okay.
Fireplace.
Fireplace. Yeah.
Okay.
So as you are doing random things,
With the ghost?
Oleg goes over. Do you open the door, Oleg?
Yes.
Oleg opens the door and finds the kitchen.
Nice.
Yup.
I want to see through the kitchen. Look around everywhere. There must be some wine or something.
Oh boy, here we go. So as Oleg walks into the kitchen, you notice that... Does it work? God damn it. Oh my god, don't do this. Well, as you walk into the kitchen, you will realize that we need to actually end the session here.
Okay.
Because our keyboard stuff is not working correctly. It's driving us insane, and we're afraid without the appropriate hotkeys we can't run this. But it's cool. We've had like a 3-hour session so far, which is 3 times the size of last session. So we think everybody's good, if that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I just had a moment of Oleg walks into the kitchen and immediately has a Shaggy from Scooby-Doo moments like, oh, where's the food?
Oleg
Yeah,
walks into
so-
the kitchen and has gone beyond the rendered space.
Kinda what happened.
You know-
Yeah, so if this were working correctly, we would be able to lift up these items and stuff. Oh wait, no. Alright, never mind. We are not ending this just yet. Alright. Actually, yes, we are, because we need to do research.
Right.
So,
No, we
that
could
being
just we
said,
could just make it like, a cliffhanger of Oleg goes to the room and he
Oleg-
sees, and then
Oleg opens the door, he finds the kitchen, and then we end the session.
yeah.
So, you have successfully beaten your way through the Zimwis, you've found the kitchen, you've gone through the alarm door, and you have met the administrator, who is the ghost. Congratulations, guys. You
We
are
never got her
officially...
name.
You didn't. She's just called the administrator right now in the credits section, if you will.
Yeah, we could probably get it later.
Yeah, you can get it later. She's obviously inconsolable right now. Wait until you get her ledgers and she'll probably talk to you. Anyway, that is the thing. We hope everybody liked it. Thanks for coming, everybody. Everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.